Doesn't want to cooperate now. Are we live? Oh no. Oh no. OBS is crashing on me. I reset the internet before the stream today too, so hopefully it'll be a bit better, but then OBS wanted to act up. OBS quit unexpectedly. Ignore. Let's get out of here. Why are you asking me that now? That's super delayed OBS. You crazy guy. You crazy guy. I'm just putting the highlights on. And then I just want to see if they work. Hello, bombastic side eye. I'm Wayne Larson and Jasper and Ghostface and 5,000 angels. Aaron, not angels, butterflies. Aaron, Ghostface. Yeah, dude, Skunk Ape. How you guys doing? I think this is. I don't. Did she work the club yet? I don't know. I'm assuming this is after she worked the night shift. Because it seems like it's nighttime.
I spent my work shift crying.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hey, Chris.
I wanted to leave at like 9:30. I was over it by 9:30.
When did she start? When does night shift usually start? You'd think like 10 or something.
Walk up to these people and you say, hey, how are you doing? And they have a fucking attitude and they get mad at you for doing your job.
I guess she wasn't the prettiest stripper at the strip club on this night.
I look back on the past 17 years and I don't know how I ever liked this job.
I've not played Skate 4. I don't plan on playing Skate 4.
I don't understand why I liked it or if I ever did. I remember times like liking it, but like now, I don't know why. I did when I did.
Because you were high?
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
She'll be okay. There's lots of clubs all around.
There's gonna come a point where I've been to every club in the United States looking for a...
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
C-Tay super chatted $1.42. Crying already? Oy vey.
I know, right? Right out the gate. Thank you for the 2 today.
steady income. And I just have to realize that dancing is not it anymore. There's no money in dancing. And that's the reality.
What do you think her opening line was? Y'all want to see me theatrical perform my pole dancing? I did a whole choreography. Bow, 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 bow. They're like, I fucking hate country. Get out of here.
I have a grace period of 10 days to come up with a fourth of my fucking truck payment, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't care that it's Tuesday. I don't care. A typical Tuesday pre-COVID would have been $300 to $600. I have not made $300 to $600 in the past 4 years in one fucking shift.
What did she make? What do you guys think she made? I'm gonna say $60.
You used to make $300 to $400 on a slow fucking Sunday night in 2 or 3 hours. It's just not gonna happen.
$450.
It's not gonna happen. hate dealing with people who drink. I hate dealing with girls who drink. I hate being in the environment people are doing drugs. I hate being in the environment. And the better a person that you are in these establishments, the more you get
Oh, this
punished.
doesn't want to work today? Oh no. Fuck. Why doesn't this
But
want to
that's
work
nothing
today?
new. I've been getting punished for being decent my whole life.
Jesus.
My whole life, I've got put down for not being a piece of shit. So that's nothing new.
Everyone was like, Brooke, you need to be more of a piece of shit. You're not crazy enough as they are.
I go in with such a great mood. I go in, I pack my lunch. I was so ready to get in there and eat my macaroni and cheese bowl and get the night going and work out on the pole and get my steps in and meet people. And then you get in there and you walk up to these son of bitches and they're assholes from the start. And it's just like, why are you here? If you hate yourself, why are you here? You need to be here if you're this angry at yourself. You need to have a therapist.
Guys, I just wanted to eat macaroni and cheese and work out on the pole and meet interesting people, okay? That's what stripping's about. Theatrical dancing.
Why get an attitude with me for saying hello? I'll never understand it. And matter of fact, I feel like a piece of shit when I go anywhere and I'm rude to any of the staff, even if it's by accident. Even if I come off the wrong way by accident and put my foot in my mouth when I'm talking to somebody in the service industry or wherever, I feel like a piece of shit if I'm rude. Y'all pat each other on the fucking back when y'all were rude. Like, y'all pull each other in and y'all pat each other on the back for being bad. I sit there and fucking watch it on a daily basis. The more corrupt, two-faced, and fake that you can be, the more friends you fucking have, the more, I don't know, the more applause you get. It's unbelievable. I never want to dance again. Oh, I hate it so bad.
Drunk driving? Nah, that's crazy talk. She would never do that. Except on Halloween, when she drove into the McDonald's.
It's like dealing with people from the fucking prison industry. The prison system. Like, I don't know how to put it into words. I hate it so much. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going back. So, I don't know. Fuck it. All I know is I'm not coming home every night feeling like this. Because other people are fucking miserable. I'm sick of getting fucking bullied by every goddamn body, and then everybody wonders why I'm fucking angry. I can't even fucking exist without people being on my shit. I can't even
Ozzy
fucking
Osbourne.
exist without people treating me like shit. Everywhere. From Planet Fitness to fucking work to school. Everywhere I go. There's somebody fucking being mean, rude, giving me fucking side eyes.
Bombastic side eyes?
I'm not gonna go to work every day and put myself through this fucking torture. Cause that's
I just peeked the transcript. The transcript filter is very angry. She's very fucking angry this whole stream. Look at all those angry faces. Jeez Louise, Brooke. Okay, this is gonna be a good one, I guess. I don't know. why I was expecting anything different. Sometimes she's boring, so I just like I prepare myself for the worst and hope for the best. But these past couple of days, Brooke's been on one.
That's what it is.
In the past, I guess.
It's fucking torture. It's mental fucking anguish. I'm not doing it. I can't. I mean, it does not put me in a good place. It does not put me around good people. It does not add anything positive to my fucking life. I'm too good for those fucking places. I have a soul. I have a fucking soul. That's what they're fucking jealous of.
Hold me
That's
now.
what they're fucking jealous of.
Yeah, I wish I had a soul. I thought the saying. I thought the thing was gingers have no souls. Isn't she ginger? She has a soul. Maybe that's what makes her soul extra special. Her ginger soul.
That's exactly what they're jealous of.
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
C-Tay super chatted $1.42. Stifler's mum causing issues in chat.
Stifler's mom? Who's Stifler's mom? I think for the two. Okay, hold on. I don't have. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. Thank you for letting me know, CJ.
They're just too stupid to fucking realize that all of the power is in their own hands to have a soul as well. They just choose not to. So fucking sick of it. Fucking weak ass fucking. Oh god, the men. You're weak. I've said this before, and the more that I have to go in here and deal with this shit, work a night shift, it just re-solidifies in my mind that my assumptions about the weakness of the type of man that comes into a fucking strip club, how weak you have to be to seek out women in that setting, like weak, so fucking weak.
And yet, you let these people get to you. I don't know. Why is she so upset? She's been stripping for what, 20 years, she says? She's the head stripper of the Eastern Seaboard. Get your shit together.
Come in and get a fucking attitude with me.
You think Tony Hawk ever cried after winning the skateboard competition? Maybe a couple times, but not all the time, because he knows he just gotta skate better.
Desperate. Like, that's the bottom of the bottom fucking simping. I had a dude look at me a while ago. He says, first of all, I'm obviously not in the fucking mood. Obviously, he looks at me. He's talking to me. First of all, the music is so fucking loud that you couldn't have a real conversation with a motherfucker if you wanted to, because the music is so loud. I'm not used to that. I'm used to fucking having conversations with people. I'm sorry. I don't know how to just walk up to some stranger and throw my vagina in his fucking face.
But that's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't frequent strip clubs frequently or ever. I can't remember the last time I was in a strip club for real. But like you probably just be like, hey, look at me. Da, 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 da.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that. So the music is so loud we can barely hear each other. We're screaming over the fucking music. And then he looks at me and says, "You don't give a fuck, do you?"
Give a fuck about what?
And I said, "Do what?" Like, I was genuinely shocked that he said that. And he's like, "You don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about, do you?" I couldn't even fucking respond. I just like...
Did you give a fuck though, Brooke? Let's be real. Did you give a fuck?
I just jumped up
And ran away?
And fucking
Ate your macaroni and cheese?
ran to the bathroom and just busted out fucking crying. No, it's not that I don't give a fuck, sir. It's that I'm literally about to be fucking homeless. Like, how fucking simple-minded and fucking evil and, like, rude for you to think, like... It's not that I don't give a fuck, okay? It's that I've been here for 6 goddamn hours talking to motherfucker after motherfucker that don't give a fuck about the fact that I don't make minimum wage. We don't make shit. So you got fucking 50 dudes in a strip club. None of them are tipping on the goddamn stage. You got 50 dudes in a strip club. None of them are tipping any of the girls on stage. None of them. They just sit taking up goddamn space for free. Not spending a dime, not getting dances, not doing nothing. And you got the audacity to look at me and say, oh, you just don't give a fuck about what they do to you.
What was he saying? Can we hear what he was saying?
Oh, you just don't give a fuck about the fact that we don't even make minimum wage working in this bitch, right? You just gonna come in and not fucking spend no money. But you want me to sit there and act like I give a fuck about you and your goddamn future when you're a goddamn attorney and you ain't got no real motherfucking problems.
He's got some real motherfucking money then if he's an attorney. You should probably just listen to him. He could have also probably helped you out on all your legal shit you're in now. Why? Maybe that's why she got so upset about it. Oh, the attorney doesn't like me. Fucking Brooke, man.
The fucking audacity. Pull out your goddamn American Express bragging about your fucking income, and then you gonna look at me and say, oh, I don't give a fuck? I don't now. If I did, I don't now.
That's when I met Bruce Lee.
These motherfuckers are so broke. So broke. All of them. Up in the strip club, wasting everybody's motherfucking time. And these baby strippers, they ain't never made real money. They ain't never made real money. They wasn't even fucking of legal age before COVID. So they're happy for that little $30 that they got. Fucking 3 different fucking people spit on them. Fucking nasty.
I don't know.
Motherfuckers
Like,
wouldn't know.
you could make $30 so much easier in so many other ways. That doesn't require...
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
CT super chatted $3.56. Brooke needs the Wombulance
Right? Yeah, she does. Thank you for the 5 CT. But for real, like, she could just, I don't know. She could fucking just drop ship stuff. Make a drop shipping store or something, Brooke. You can make more than $30. Maybe they just like doing that. I don't believe her. I don't believe the money is that bad.
Know what real
Maybe for her, because like she's very abrasive and obviously doesn't give a fuck about what the lawyers are talking about at the strip club with the loud music.
money was if it hit them in the fucking face in a strip club anymore. I was so fucking sick of it. Somebody say, well, things have been slow. I make good money. I said, girl, I said, a lot of us used to make over $100,000 a year. I said, there's no way that that's happening in here. No way. And here's the thing, I'm not even mad about it. Like, I was fine with, here's the thing, I was so fine with just making like $100 a day. I would have been fine with that, but that's not even fucking there. Like, the guys that are fucking in there are fucking rude. I'm not dealing, listen, here's the thing. I'm not the type of person that is gonna put up with somebody treating me poorly just to make fucking money. It's not happening. You don't get to fucking come into my place of business, walk all over me, talk shit about me, and then, you know, expect me to kiss your ass. Like, what? Like, no, you don't get to fucking disrespect me just because you're in here, you know? Like, but that's how these guys think. They think because they get fucking 2 dances from you, so $50. They spend $50 on 2 fucking table dances, and they think that they can just treat you any old type of fucking way because they're fucking spending fucking $50.
Brooke, if they had good conversational skills, do you really think they'd be at the strip club? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's mean of me to say, but maybe he just has a really busy schedule, doesn't have time to meet anybody, but I don't know. I don't know. I did not see Mark this morning. That sounds fun though. I can't wait to cover Mark today. We gotta cover him early. I keep going to bed. I don't know, man. I'll get like done streaming like 1 a.m. and I'm like, fuck. I don't have any time to do anything else, so we're trying to do Mark early today.
Excuse me, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but this might be why your bitch ass is fucking single. Cause you're fucking financially abusive to people. No, you can have it. I'd rather fucking starve than kiss a motherfucker's ass. I'm not fake. Sorry, not sorry. Never have been. I've been as real as they fucking come since the day I was born, and motherfuckers have hated me for it. That's okay. That's okay. It kills them. And they don't even realize that they have all that they need to be fucking real, but they're not. They're too scared.
You want to see the one video? The video to be played of the day? We're gonna see if we can find it here. Arrested. Yesterday, this was... Okay. Hold on. You're just being quiet now. Fuck you, Brooke. What are you doing?
So I go in the bathroom, right? Let me shut up. Never mind. I can't talk about that.
Why?
I'm putting my window covers up so that I can take my makeup off and try to find something for dinner. I ended up fucking throwing up from the fucking stress. Makes me so angry how people that clearly do not love themselves. Good men do not go in strip clubs. I'm not sorry. It's a fucking fact. Men that love themselves, that are not out here fucking simping, they don't go in strip clubs.
Okay, we're just gonna do it the other way. I don't know what I did with all my shit, man. Like the stuff that's on the laptop, like the file that I uploaded to YouTube. Instead of using YouTube, because YouTube slows shit down. I think QuickTime is slow. Ironic, huh? Fucking technology. That's why she's arrested. That's the only time I'm playing this today.
This is a picture.
Come on.
Heather Brooke Clark.
It's fucking
The
crazy.
sheriff says a woman with a long criminal history is back in jail.
Mrs. Clark has been previously charged with assault with a deadly weapon, simple assault, burglary, felony drug possession, DWI, child abuse, inflicting serious injury, and communicating threats.
A Rockingham County woman is facing serious charges tonight after deputies say she threatened to carry out violence against McMichael High School.
She is accused of threatening students at a high school.
She made violent threats towards students.
37-year-old Heather Brooke Clark posted a live video to social media about how she would kill students at McMichael High School.
The threats were made were so graphic that I can't say them on TV today.
This is your children in the street behaving this way. You better get them before they come back to you in a fucking box. I will gut your goddamn children like fucking fish in the street. Your children deserve to be fucking beheaded.
She's now in jail on a $500,000 secured bond. She could face up to 2 years in prison if convicted. Page says students at McMichael High School were on a brief lockdown while investigators were at the school.
Clark never entered the school building, but she's now barred from school property across the county.
What she did yesterday will not be tolerated. We will protect our schools. We will protect our students and our staff at our schools. This young lady right here, she committed a crime, a serious crime. I'm going to tell you about the response. And officers took this person into custody. They were in a parking lot, and the horn started beeping. The camera started going. And we felt like people appreciate what we do. We heard it. I listened to the video. You gotta watch this. You cannot believe this stuff. I'm gonna show you
I can't believe how fucking like I'm so done with this computer. I'm so done with a lot of things, but like why? It's a short. It's a fucking short, right? So it should take, I don't know, 30 less than 30 seconds to fucking buffer everything. The frame rate shouldn't drop. Fucking QuickTime shouldn't be so everything's fucked, man. Remember like a week ago when shit worked? Kinda? It wasn't this bad, but it worked? Like I shouldn't have to drop I'm gonna have to drop $1,000 like on another computer. I'm so fucking pissed about it. I'm like, whatever, man. Fuck me.
It fucking sucks that I have to go in here and deal with these people on this fucking level when I know better. I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's the last place that I want to be is having to deal with.
It's not. I'm sure it's not. It's like a 2020 Mac M1. It's like a Mac Airbook. I can't do anything but the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is like the best it can be. It's a fucking gigabit. Down and up. It's like OBS or I don't even know, man. I'm just so over it. I'm not a technician. I'm not an IT tech. I just need my shit to fucking work.
With these sons of bitches that don't respect me or themselves. And matter of fact, they get mad at me because I have fucking self-respect. They get fucking mad because I'm not a hooker. They get mad that I won't meet them outside of work. They get mad that I won't fucking stoop to the level that you turn them down and you tell them no. They get so mad. I'm just fucking over it. I fucking hate this industry. I hate it. I have for so long.
No, I don't need to go fund me. I just bought this fucking thing. I swear to God, a year or two ago. I'm not getting into it.
Evil people.
We're not running like the most elaborate fucking show on the planet here. I'm just watching a thing. Like it shouldn't be that hard. I should be able to do it with what I have. That's the end of my rant. Sorry, I'm just fucking pissed.
People, in my opinion, have the ability to feel good people more than good people can feel energy. Hear me out. In my opinion, evil people can tell when they're around good people because of the empathy, the understanding of the things that they lack. Like narcissistic people, they're incapable of empathy, they're incapable of understanding. And I just feel like evil people when they're around good people that are not evil like themselves. But good people, because they're good people, because they're understanding, because they have empathy, they're more willing to overlook the bad things and to see the good in people. And so they don't always see the evil. And I just want to say that the club didn't do anything to me. It's not about the club. It's not about the girls. It's about the environment.
It's always something.
I literally am so I'm like 2 seconds from fucking converting to goddamn Islam and fucking moving somewhere. I hate working in the environment where it's so clearly nothing but evil. It's not healthy at all, and I know that. And that's why every time I go to work, I get sick. I get violently fucking physically fucking sick. Because my body knows that it's not healthy. And I keep putting myself in this position because I have fucking bills and it sucks. And if I was to die today, I would go to hell because I have to have money to fucking eat. And it's bullshit. I hate this fucking world.
Me too, Brooke. I fucking hate
it so much. I was literally ready to go like 20 minutes after I got here. I was already fucking over it before I even started working. My mood all. I literally talked to like 5, 6 guys as soon as I walked in the door, and all of them were assholes. All of them. I'm like, hey, how are you? And one of them's like, I'm fine, but I don't want any company. Then why did you come to a strip club? Go to a regular bar. You do not belong in a strip club if you're mad
Like
that a
30
stripper
minutes.
comes up and says hello. You're in the wrong fucking place, bro. Not only are you in the wrong place, but you're literally being so fucking rude right now. Maybe that's why you're single in a strip club on a Tuesday night with fucking life.
The night shift didn't go well.
If it is God, I just wish that he would show me what he wants me to freaking do. Like, why put me through the freaking hell when he knows, like, my heart? What does he want me to do?
Probably not strip. I don't know. I don't really think about what God wants.
This is exactly how I've felt every day since I started working in the sex industry. Since I was a child, for almost 20 years, this is the exact feeling that I've always had, knowing that I had to do sex work to survive. I hate it. I hate the people that I meet in these places. I hate it.
You got the screens working, Tank?
You know, I meet a lot of girls in these clubs traveling throughout the United States. I've met thousands of women over the years. I don't know. The newer generation, they want to be working in these places, and you know, they want to be
Generation.
wrapped up in this stuff. I don't meet too many women like newers to the industry that don't want to be in sex work, and that's just crazy to me. Like, I got into sex work because
I got the sign back up.
I would make more money. But also, I've stayed in sex work at the strip clubs because nobody hired me. Like, I've spent my life savings in the past year looking for a job. $1,000s. 40 grand is enough to pay the truck off. What I've spent in gas going from Virginia to Florida to South Carolina to here, there, wherever the job interviews were, I have to go to. Expect if North Carolina is so strict on the background check, maybe going to another state would be better off for me, and that was my thinking. So I was going to other states, applying for jobs, doing interviews, and they still would not give me a chance. Most of the time, they tell me that corporate won't let them. They're like, oh, well, we took the corporate, even though it wasn't a robbery charge, it's still a violent offense, and they're saying that we can't hire you.
Robbery. You've never told the kids that, Brooke. You've never told the class about the robbery. Tell us more about the robbery.
It's the same story everywhere I go.
I want to know what she took from them. Because, yeah, she was charged with burglary when she stabbed the 2 women and almost died. She took something from him. Maybe it was drugs. Maybe the women stole drugs off that guy and she was stealing the drugs back. I don't think that would result in a burglary charge because the cops wouldn't, like, give the drugs back. Maybe it was, like, I don't know, a nice lamp or Fucking Magic 8 Ball. Her money.
Like, when I'm in these places.
Oh, do you think she got like gypped? Her friend got gypped on a deal or something?
When I'm at work, like I don't know what it is, but when I'm in the club, I can feel God with me more than ever. And it's just so crazy that
That doesn't make any sense.
when I'm in the worst
Go to a
fucking
church. Go to a fucking church. I bet you feel more God there. Why you at the strip club feel more with God than anywhere else?
places, I hear him louder than when I'm just out here living. That is a clear sign to me that he is speaking to me. And I need to get the hell out of there. The amount of times that I've been at work and, you know, we get robbed and the floor guy gets shot or somebody gets killed in the parking lot.
That was just you're literally describing just that one time at Paper Moon where I don't even think you were working. You were just dating a guy who owned that place, so you pretended you owned it too. How many times? It happened one time.
It's a miracle that I'm even alive, that I've lived through all of these events, and I'm still having to put myself right back in the same predicament where I've witnessed others die or others got, and I'm doing it because I have to. And it sucks. And when I'm in the club, I can feel God with me so much.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Halloween miracle, you guys.
It stopped being fun over 10 years ago. Dancing has not been fun for me in over a decade. And I was still a child then. So that tells you all
Take care,
that you
Sam.
need to know about the freaking industry. I'm sorry. That guy looking at me and saying, you just don't give a you. No, I fuck way too much. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. I care too much about everything. And I wish I did. I could just fucking walk around blind. I just wish I could walk around blind and not give a fuck about anything but my fucking self and be so fucking selfish and not have any fucking empathy. I just wish I could. I wish I
Who does she have empathy for? I've never seen her display any form of empathy.
could. I wish I could be a heartless, cold-hearted fucking bitch.
You are. You threaten children and shit.
Like, how am I supposed to go into a job every day and just act like somebody that I'm not? Because that's what they want. They want to be what their vision of me is in their fucking head. And I can't do that. I can't lie to people like that. I can't be fake like that. I've never been able to do it. And I'll never be able to do that. I can't go in there and fake the fucking funk and act like I'm somebody I'm not. For money, I just can't do it. And I sure as hell can't keep going into an environment that I know that God doesn't want me in. I can't even fucking breathe. Like, my face so stopped up. My nose and eyes are freaking raw from crying at work. They're fucking swole. This is my life every day when I dance. Love this. I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm actually surprised that I didn't drive off a fucking bridge because I'm so sick of this shit. It's not fair. Life is not fair at all. At all.
Could be worse. Could be way worse.
First of all, I fucking hate working these nights too, and I said that like it literally takes a toll on me. I hate it. I hate it.
Being really dramatic here, man. Yeah, like this is all by fucking choice. She's acting like, oh, people are making me do like Heather in the tent. They're making me live in the tent. No, you decided this would be a good fucking idea for some reason.
Fuckers that I take my clothes off for, none of them deserve to see me. None of them. And it has nothing to do with me being me. It has everything to do with the fact.
What if you lived in a country where, like, I don't know, the only job is working at the fucking Nike sweatshop for 20 cents an hour? What if you lived in those fucking conditions and there was no way for you even to get anywhere else? You would literally starve or, like, what's the thing? When you die of thirst or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, life could be way worse. You're just making stupid decisions. You have great opportunities, Brooke. You're just an idiot.
That I shouldn't even be having to put myself in this fucking position. If I would have worked a real job, it has been.
Is it parish? I guess it's parish. I feel like my brain's like, there's a word for that, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Apparently, it's parish.
2009. Since I caught my felonies, I should not be having these problems. As long as I have worth ethic, hard, work ethic, initiative, it should not be this hard for me to work if I want to work. Is my point. I'm sick of going around in circles and nobody hired me. It's not fair. And I don't know what the fuck God is trying to prove, but he's literally pushing me to my fucking breaking point. I don't know what he's trying to point out to me. Like, I keep trying to go over it, but, like, I don't get the bigger picture. I don't get what he's trying to teach me. I'm not getting your freaking lesson, sir.
Calling God, sir.
Pray for me, because God knows I need it. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
You're not even praying for us? Damn, bro.
I'm at this sketchy ass store. You don't come with me because I already had two dudes. Like, it's a damn shame you can't even damn go buy gas nowadays without being sexually harassed.
I think this was from the day before for some reason. Why is this in this order?
We don't do my makeup for work. I get vape pods though. Hello. Can I have a 2-pack, 5% of the Views Golden Tobacco? It's the second, the brown box. Yes, 5%. Yep. Thank you.
Probably gonna skip this one because the title to the next one's like, so if I start cussing motherfuckers out, I'm the bad guy. That sounds more interesting than her putting on makeup. And we already saw the result of her work shift. Why is this 6th after the 7th?
I'm being defiant right now. I'm not moving intentionally. I just woke up. The fuck is this?
I'm being defiant right now.
Some Karen in the parking lot. Pissed. Look at her. You can tell by her walk she's pissed. Oh, bless her heart. Oh, Lord. She come right through here. I've got to make new window covers today. That one finally ripped in half. You know, I can't go in and enjoy myself in these jobs anymore. It's not enjoyable. It's complete fucking torture because I'm dealing with children. Straight children.
The attorney was a child.
You know, I've been through so fucking much, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let strippers treat me like shit because they hate themselves.
What? You said that no one at the club treated you like shit. It was the customers. That the club was good, the girls were good, but the customers were evil, remember?
You know, girls that don't even fucking put in an effort to take care of themselves. It's so
Make more money than you, and it makes you angry.
fucking, and I'm just over it. I can't even fucking come sleep in a Planet Fitness parking lot and be left alone. I've got freaking Karen running circles around my fucking car. I got maintenance showing up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning slamming doors because they're pissed that I'm parked here. Where do you want me to go, sir? So now I'm being I'm like, I'm not leaving this parking spot because you want to fucking come wake me up. Now I'm going to stay here all day. All day. I'm staying all day. Since you want to be petty. If you have a problem with it, you can call the police. And I'll tell them the same thing. I'm staying all day.
Yeah?
I'm a Planet Fitness member. And I'm staying all day.
7. No, we haven't seen this one. So her crying about the strip club, not that it matters. Her crying on the about the strip club was on the 7th, like technically the morning of the 7th, so like at like 2 or 3 in the morning when she got off work. And then this is the morning after. For whatever reason, on her channel, the 6th, she streamed something, her putting on makeup for work. That I just skipped that one because I don't give a fuck about that. I thought it might have been interesting because she's like, I'm at a sketchy gas station and people are whatever, but nothing seems to happen. So this is just the morning after where she's going to stay in this parking lot all day now because somebody annoyed her.
So 90% of the people, and 50% at least, apparently have seen my content in these strip clubs, which is fine. Notice, none of the motherfuckers have come out saying she's lying. Because they can't. Because everything I'm saying is true. They'll never be able to come forward and say, oh, she lying about that. Because they can't. I'm sick of working in fucking clubs where I'm the only one fucking putting in effort. Like, I don't get it. You know, guys, we live in an age, once again, where white people are fucking hated, okay? What? So that doesn't fucking help that I'm dealing with people in a liberal area that, listen, I don't know. I'm just fucking over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm sick of wasting my time talking to fucking guys that have nothing going on upstairs.
I think she's a little confused. I don't know. I've never been hated for being white. It's just not a thing that happens. On the internet, there's been like times where I guess like their only argument against me is like, you're white, so you can't talk about this. So I just don't even fucking, we won't cover people like that. But no, you just don't go walking down the street. If anyone's been in Toronto, like Toronto's pretty diverse, and no one's been like, ah, you're white, I hate you. It's not a thing. Brooke is insane.
You used to be able to go in at this job, meet somebody that you could actually have a conversation with, and it be a meaningful conversation. It's not like that anymore. These guys are dumb. They are looking for pussy. They're immature, and they're broke. Horrible combination. Horrible combination. Worst combination. Worst. The worst combination. Dumb and broke. I literally spent over half of my work shift crying last night, and I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it. You know why? You know why? God's telling me. He's telling me he does not, he's telling me fuck that fucking truck. That's what he's saying. Because every time I have to go in these settings and I'm having to deal with infants, I can't. I'm an adult. I can't. I just want to fucking go. It's sad that adults will try to bully somebody. And it happens in the restaurant industry. It happens at all jobs now. It happens at all jobs now. I've had nurses tell me that they are bullied at work. That's why it's one of the worst professions to get into, is because
You get bullied when you're a nurse?
nurses apparently are very childish, and they act like children. Who would have thunk it? Yeah. There's hundreds of women that have quit their nursing position that you can find on YouTube and hear the horror stories of the high school drama that they were subjected to while trying to help other people while working as a nurse.
What's up with nurses? She keeps just like pulling these stats out. I don't even know if they're correct. If they are correct, are nurses just crazy? Like, why are nurses crazy? Is that like the thing with dentists? I don't even know if this is right either. This is just a thing you'd hear before like internet was even like kicking, that all dentists like kill themselves. And I'm like, is that true? What's up with that? Why are all nurses crazy and why are all dentists suicidal?
Imagine what it's like in a strip club. And then imagine that you have a moral compass and you know right from wrong, and you get bullied because everybody knows that you're nothing like they are. They take it personal. Because it's my fault that they're a whore.
Yeah, Randy's
and
wife
strung
was
out
a
on
nurse.
drugs. I'm sick of watching people use drugs. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it all. Over it. I wish that maintenance man would come back. Pisses me off. I'm sitting here asleep. I'm at the very back of the parking lot so that I'm not...
Maybe it was because of that show Nurse Jackie. Everyone's like, this must be an accurate representation of how all nurses are in the world.
...in anybody's way. The Planet Fitness that I'm at, they know me in there. When I got here last night, I went in there and used the bathroom and took my makeup off. They've never had an issue with me staying overnight. And then this morning, this guy pulls up. He's revving his engine. He stops in front of the ATM, and he freaking starts slamming his door. He gets out. First of all, he's parked in the middle of the road, so no cars can go by if they're going to come to this side of the parking lot. He's parked in the middle of the road, right beside the ATM, but you can't get around because he's parked in the middle of the road. He is out of his vehicle on...
Are you gonna tell us he's parked in the middle of the road again?
On the phone, walking in front of my truck, walking beside my truck, screaming on the fucking phone. I don't know what he was talking about, but he was so loud. And there comes a point where you start to recognize that these people are trying to wake you up. This is something that's going to happen a lot. I would say 1 to 2 times a week. You're going to have some random fucking weed eater going off beside your damn truck. I wish I were joking. So he's being loud. At some point, I wake up and I'm like, wow, he's being extremely loud. He's trying to wake me up. He wants me to get the fuck up and get out of his parking lot, or either get the fuck up and just get out of this parking lot in general. I don't know if he owns it. I don't know if he's just the maintenance guy. I don't know. But he's acting like he owns it because he intentionally woke me up. He stood out there for over 20 minutes. Then at the end, I start fucking filming. I pull the curtain back and the motherfucker takes off.
All these crazy events just out of camera shot.
I mean, it's really sad that every day is like a bunch of adults in the fucking wild being stupid. Every day.
The wild.
Like, you know, I'm sure he probably thinks that I was on an all-night fucking bender up to something nefarious. I couldn't quite potentially be a girl that was actually working.
Yeah, that's what I think of. Every time I see someone sleeping in their truck in the middle of the day, I'm like, oh, they must just have been working all night, man.
You know, back in the day when I was in these club settings, you could have real conversations with people. Like, you met some very interesting people back in the day. Not anymore. The people that you're coming in contact with in these places are not only extremely intoxicated, but extremely immature. And they think that because they come in and they buy a lap dance or two, that they can treat you bad. They think that they're allowed to be disrespectful to you, call you names, make shit up, all of these things. They feel like they're entitled to treat you bad because they spent $50 in VIP. And listen,
It sounds like they're just sick of talking to a wall. Because, like, Brooke can't hear what the guy's saying. Because the music's too loud, I guess. So she was just like, yeah, yeah, He's like, you don't even give a fuck about what I'm saying. Maybe he's like, my kid died of cancer and everything's really hard for me right now. Brooke's just like, yeah, oh.
listen, I am so poor right now, but I will be damned. I will be damned. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I can't roll over and allow someone to be disrespectful for me for a profit, especially when it's mentally harming me. Fuck no. That's what got me into this situation. I'll be damned if I put up from you, sir. If I didn't do it for millions of dollars, what makes you think that I'm gonna let you do it, sir?
Millions of dollars.
It'll never happen.
Don't you know I was a millionaire?
Never happen. You know, I miss...
Me and Mark Hensley were millionaires together, and now everything's fucked.
people being nice. I miss people being respectful. I miss people fucking being able to recognize that.
Is it glitching for you guys? Do you guys say hold me now when it's glitching? It better not be glitching. From me just pausing the video. This is what I'm saying. I can't even pause the video anymore. I fucking...
Can't treat people like that.
Craziness.
People are so miserable more than ever. I mean, they are really mentally, emotionally suffering out here. Let me tell you, they are. People are really mentally going through it. They are suffering more than ever. And that's exactly the type of dudes that come up in a strip club. Dudes that are already mad at the world that nobody loves them, mad at the world that their ex-girlfriend did blah, 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 mad at the world. And then they come in there and they start drinking alcohol and they're completely fucking rude. Completely fucking rude. I got to go.
Not glitching, okay. Thank you, Wayne.
You know, and can I just say that I'm starting to notice a theme at these clubs. I go in and everything's fine the first day. But then I go back the second day, and it's almost like the mask has been lifted. It's like, okay, we can let her see what we're really like now.
Okay.
It's been
I think Brooke just likes finding problems, and sometimes it takes her a day or two to find the problems.
every club has been like that. Day one, it seems like everybody's nice, like everybody gets along, like management's great. And then day two, you go back and you start to see things for what they are. It's like they're like, oh, she's cool, so I can act like a fool now and be a complete bitch. And yeah. It must be really tough living like that when you're fake like that and you're trying to keep up I don't know what to call it. When you're trying to, I don't know.
Facade.
I don't know. I've never been fake like that. I've never smiled in motherfuckers' faces and then talk shit about them when they walk away.
You do?
That's what I'm talking about. That's...
What are you fucking talking about? You gave that guy your number. You're like, yeah, no, you're cool, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, this guy, I should have maced him. I should have fucking maced him. And then you're talking shit about this attorney. You're talking shit about all the other strippers who you said were nice. You said the club and the girls were nice, but the fucking attorney was an asshole. But today you slept on it and now everyone's an asshole.
So... lost. You gotta be lost to be that fake, right? That manipulative and conniving. I don't know. I'm just sick of putting in effort and then looking around me and not seeing anyone else put in effort. It sucks. It really does. It's not fair. That club, I would say that over 50% of their customer base is Hispanic. If you know, you know.
What are you trying to say? We're just being racist again?
They don't tip.
What? Okay, yeah, we are being racist.
They're handsy, and they are definitely the type that will lick your butt crack or titty while you're in VIP without looking against your will. Not all. I've had several Hispanic customers over the years that tip very well, that were fucking respectful, and were not trying to fucking get a free feel in a private area that they shouldn't be touching to start with. But this place is a whole different vibe. It's more of the no tip, yeah. They want you to sit on their lap and make out with them type of thing before they give you a lap dance. I'm good. I'm so good.
Before they give you a lap dance? What? Who's giving you a lap dance, bro?
I have guys that ask me all the time if they can kiss me. No. I've never kissed a customer. Like, you know? Never. That's disgusting. And when you refuse, when you have standards for yourself and you respect yourself and you say, no, thank you, I don't want gonorrhea for her, please, then you become looked down on, because that makes the girls feel bad about themselves, because they absolutely would do it for free. For free.
Well, then they can just go to one of them. Are you sure you're not offending the men when you're just assuming that they have STDs? I could see them maybe getting offended.
You know, I sat there Monday night and I watched these girls give damn $15 table dances and give a damn $40 couch dance away for free. And it's just, this is the new world. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that I have to keep going back to this, and I'm not going to be able to make my truck payment working in that motherfucker. Impossible. 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 There's no money in there.
Even if it was for free, why is she so focused on what everyone else is doing? Maybe they do that to like lure guys to, you know, to see like, oh, that's hot, I want to pay for a lap dance now. Or they're like, hey, you want to do that? It's like, this gonna be $25 or whatever Brooke says it is. She should just let the girls work. She fucking mind her own business.
You know, and once again, the reason that I mentioned people have seen my content, because they definitely don't want me to talk bad about their business. But at the same time, they recognize what I'm saying is fucking true, which is why they keep hiring me at these places. You know, if you recognize then what I'm saying is true and that the industry is being lost to a bunch of fucking cheap-ass hookers, then why not help change it if you have the power to? Oh, that's right, because it'll piss your girls off. Yeah.
I just want a nice Minecraft strip club. You know, I just want everything to be nice and there to be theatrical dancing and everyone be a gentleman. Why doesn't this exist? But then also she's mad when, I don't know, in Virginia they told her you have to cover your nipples, and she's like, how am I supposed to make any money if I can't show my nipples?
It'll piss your girls off. You can't. That's your problem. Don't be fucking mad at me. Some guy fucking looks at me last night and goes, you don't give a fuck, do you? First of all, you little 25-year-old brat, you ain't even been alive long enough to have real problems yet. So don't look at me and tell me I don't give a fuck when I don't even know who you are. First of all, you didn't even introduce yourself. Sorry, I'm used to getting names when I meet somebody. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm dealing with 25-year-old children, okay? Men whose frontal cortex are not even fucking fully developed. They haven't even reached full height yet.
It's not speed dating. It's a fucking strip club.
And he's like, you just don't give a fuck. No, I don't want to be here.
If you don't want to be there, would it be safe to say that you don't give a fuck?
I don't want to be here.
Usually when I'm somewhere I don't want to be, I don't give a fuck.
Working fucking third shift for nothing. Third shift for nothing. If you're working third shift hours, you better be bringing in $2,000 a week, baby. That's third shift. That's third shift. If you're not bringing in that, you need to find another fucking club. Period. Because these hours are for the birds. They're not healthy. It's not good for you whatsoever. The environment is the most horrible environment that you can be in. So if you're going to have to be in it, you better be making 8 to 10 grand a month. Stop accepting bullshit pay for what you guys do. Like, make these motherfuckers pay. Like, I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I played the arrest video earlier, but my computer's being really fucking bad today. Or maybe it's my internet. I don't know. It's one of the two. The things don't want to work today, so we're kind of just stuck here. We can't do anything else.
COVID brought out the desperation, I guess, in everybody. I can't even go to work, make $50. Like I said, if I would have made $250, I would have been freaking happy. Like, that's all you want. $200 a shift, $300. Like, you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, she's still in jail.
You can't even do that anymore. Because they don't have it. Here's the way that I do it. All right. And here's the way that you should do it too, due to the fact that 79.6% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Anytime a guy comes in the club, for every 10 guys, only 3 of them might have money because of the statistic. So if there's 10 guys in a group, only 3 of them potentially actually have money to spend out of the 10. So that right there tells you for every single person that walks in, out of 10, only 3 of those people out of 10 have money.
It's like a 30% click-through rate.
So we got a club full of fucking men that don't have any money. And the money that they do spend, they want to give you an attitude over it, call you fucking names. Like, dude, I'm not dealing with that. Because I don't have the patience. I will end up in jail for throat punching somebody. 1,000%. When I'm to the point that I'm crying because I'm so angry and hurt, I got to go. I got to go. I just don't understand. I do understand. I know exactly. Yeah. You know, this industry is built off of women who have low self-esteem, women who don't have any appreciation for themselves. This industry is built off the backs of these women who have low self-esteem and low self-worth. And it's unfortunate, but at the same time, it causes problems for me because I'm a very confident person. Not only am I confident, but I know who I am. I have a lot of power in the fact that I know who I am and I know myself. And it causes problems. It does. It absolutely does cause problems. Oh, huge problems. Oh.
What's this button?
Thank
Oh.
you, Christopher.
From when she was on the bike.
I hope that's not a bag of cats. That's kind of sad. So I don't know how to explain it, but I said that I was going to show you guys pictures. Like, I can't even find pictures on the internet to show you what type of dancers I'm talking about. There's not even pictures. I guess Google is offended, so there's no pictures. I keep trying to Google certain types of pictures to show you guys what type of dancers are in these clubs, and Google doesn't even have pictures. I mean, I guess the names that I do be looking up do be kind of offensive, but you know, it's frustrating to put so much work into taking care of yourself and then walk into a club and you're bullied because you're pretty. It's like fucking high school. It's like high school. It's like going to high school. And I've said this for years that, you know, it's no secret to me what type of people I'm dealing with. The fact that I know what type of people I'm dealing with helps me out a lot. Because more often than not, it's the same shit a different day. So it leaves no guessing games as to why I was treated a certain way. It falls into the same category of high school bullshit and jealousy. And it sucks. And I've never been like that towards anybody. I've never been mean to somebody because I thought they were better than me, or because they had confidence that I didn't have, or I've never been mean to somebody like that. I'm not that type of person, and quite frankly, I'm the opposite. I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm always getting to know people. I'm always like, hey, how are you? Like, but that's one of the reasons that I'm hated, is because I genuinely care about others. And
it's hard when you just care too much,
frustrating to be the best at something but not be able to shine because other people don't feel good about themselves.
Yeah, her ad revenue should get, like, put into her checkings account, so she has access to it. She'll be able to get some commissary probably today. I think Americans get paid today, and then everyone else gets paid tomorrow. I got an email. They said, we paid you, but I'm not paid. Not that it matters. I said this yesterday. I was like, it's always a day late. But my only reason saying this is, like, Brooke might have money today, or she might have money tomorrow. She'll definitely have money tomorrow if she has access to her account.
And there was no fucking money in there. There were huge groups of guys that came in. Listen to this shit. These guys do storm cleanup, right? And they came in from Georgia because we're having some bad thunderstorms here in the North Carolina for the next like week. It's a hurricane down south, and we're catching wind and hell from it. So these guys said they were going to clean up storm damage. Well, linemen make great money. Every single one of the guys in the groups was a complete asshole to me. A lot of these guys, I fit the description of exactly what they would look for in a wife, but when they asked for my number or to hang out on...
Yeah, a fucking psycho mess living in their truck. It's just the exact description of what anyone wants for a wife. Yeah, totally.
The outside and I shut on, they immediately get butt hurt
You're delusional, man.
and become rude to me. So there's two groups. There's a group of Hispanic guys, probably about 7 or 8 of them, and then across the aisle, this is right in front of the stage. So there's a group of Hispanic dudes. They wouldn't even talk to me because I'm white. Gotta love that racism in 2024. That's not racism, right? So they won't talk to me because I'm white.
I'm sure that's why. I'm sure that's why, Brooke, and not because you're just a fucking terrible person and annoying as fuck.
I go over to the line workers, and like I said, people get annoyed when you won't pay them the attention that they want, like they want. So they're not fucking with me. Like they're not spending it on anybody. Later in the night, they ended up tipping us like $10 out of a group of like 15 linemen. We're talking about linemen that are going to be making more than time and a half on cleaning up storm damage. These motherfuckers are about to get thousands of dollars, and you come into a strip club.
Go work for them. Go hold a fucking sign that says slow or stop. Spin it around. Make $20 an hour. You don't need to like be able to lift anything. You can get that job, bro.
You buy nothing but $6 beer, and you sit right by the stage, and you don't even tip the dancers. Sir, you belong in a regular bar, not a titty bar. You don't even deserve to be here because you're not spending money on the dancers. We have 10 girls working, and you motherfuckers are not spending money.
Clap, bro.
None of them. Both sides of the aisle. These men have gotten way too comfortable coming in here, taking up fucking space, and not spending money. We're in the middle of a recession, so the clubs are desperate to make any kind of money that they can, which means that they definitely don't have the girls' backs in certain situations, and they allow these customers to do whatever they want just to bring in money on beer. It's literally the worst that it's ever been. And look at some dude last night, and I'm like, yeah, well, the clubs are closing. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, the strip clubs are closing. And he's like, no, they're not. I'm like, bro, half of them closed during COVID, and they never reopened. What are you talking about? I'm like listing
COVID's over. COVID is over, Brooke.
numbers and cities and shit, and he's getting frustrated because I'm saying that strip clubs are going out of business.
Because you're living in fucking 2021 still. Like, people are just sick of hearing this shit.
Why does it matter? Like,
why does it matter that you're wrong and you expect people to like engage in this quote unquote intellectual conversation you're having with them? Why does it matter? Yeah, why does it matter?
Yeah.
What did Brooke say her IQ was? Mark says his is 145. I think Brooke said hers is 120.
Oh, these are the people I have to deal with. Why are you getting angry, sir? Were you thinking about opening up a fucking titty bar in every city? Like, do you have steak game? Like, why are you getting angry at me for telling the truth? He was getting pissed, y'all. He said, no, they're not. Damn. I don't know, man. Maybe he damn really loves titty bars. I don't know. But he was.
People say the craziest shit. I've heard people tell me, like random people that are just like out in public or whatever that you have conversations with sometimes in passing, like, oh, they're not going to be selling bottled water anymore. Oh, they're not going to be selling toilet paper anymore. Where do people get this shit? Like, they ever just lost their mind? That's what I wonder sometimes. If everyone's just crazy.
He was getting angry at me as I was spitting facts. Like, bro. Y'all, let's go use the bathroom. I got a twinkle. Oh. Ouch, my legs hurt. I'm just over it, you know? Like, there's gonna come a point where I'm just gonna have to realize that it's never gonna be money in it
Oh, I'm crazy too. But just like, not in that way.
again. You know, there's not money in it. These girls that are new to this industry, 90% of them fresh to dance and they've never danced before. They don't know what real money is. They think coming in there and making damn $50 to $100 is money. They really do. And I wish they could experience one good night, you know, and realize that they are worth more than $50 to $100. Like, girl.
You want to take these girls out for a good night, Brooke? Show them how they should be treated. You could put on a fake mustache or something. And just, I don't know. Brooke undercover.
I didn't put no bra on. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I want to go back to bed. It's raining.
That would be funny, actually. Y'all, I just won my case with Randy and got my $80,000 back. Now we're going to go into the strip club in disguise as a guy, all right? And then we're going to show these girls how much they could actually make with a respectful male, okay? And then she's in there, she's like, hey, do I have permission to touch your buttocks? Here's $100. Now, see, y'all, you can make some real money.
What y'all be listening to? Jesus. Probably down. That's what I just said. What is that? That kid's like 15. He says, what's that song? I said, that's what I said. That's hilarious. Good morning. How are you? Good afternoon. It make no sense.
Oh, she muted because of copyright. Thanks, Brooke. That's the one thing that I can be grateful for. Now, at least. She got monetized. She's like, oh, we can't play copyright music. And then she learned that the radio... She thought for some reason the radio is copyright free? I don't know why she thought that. But she's learned now.
Hey, hold on one second. I don't want to get a copyright violation. Y'all want to hear something crazy? The young generation is becoming more sane than the damn middle generation. Like, I'm not even joking.
You were just criticizing the young generation, saying all the baby strippers don't know the worth of themselves and yada, yada, yada.
And I was talking to a kid the other day in there, and he was making more sense than some 25-year-old people. The younger, like I'm talking about 15 to 20, they're not falling for it. These little kids are growing up right-wing conservatives. It's wild to see what's happening, but it's true. And I think the parents, the way that some of the parents are raising these children, you can see that these kids are not getting involved in the brainwashing that we all see is going on. It's just crazy to hear young
kids are being defiant against their parents. I've never heard of such a thing before.
Children say, oh, wait a second, that's not right. You know? Which way did we get out? I don't even remember. I like to fail. My shirt.
Right, Doobie-Doo? Don't talk to kids. Why is Brooke talking to kids? That's a good question. Where is she even finding these kids?
Matt, so that my feet, because they're wet.
Brooke's like, no kids are allowed on my channel, but I'll go talk to them in real life and find out how they politically align, even though they can't even vote. That is very strange, actually. What's up with that?
Damn it. I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking about, I was like, shit, if I'm going to get bullied for being pretty, I can fucking go to Florida and get bullied down there for real money. I don't mind
Turn hate into money like Tony Michael Jones.
getting bullied because I'm cute. I want to make money if I'm getting bullied because I'm cute. Like, it's really sad. Yeah. Guys are stupid in these places. I definitely need to find somewhere to give a shot while it's early in the week, because they don't hire on the weekends anywhere. And I don't want to be setting when I have a period to damn pay this truck payment. I'm not going to be able to do it at this club, though. It's impossible. It'll never happen. I haven't made $50 in 2 days. A lot of the girls make their money on the side outside of clubs. I do not. So, what the hell? So, I have to make my money in the club, but there's no money in the club where I was just at. It's trash. Like, not for me. They don't like girls like me. There is a thing as being too pretty in the dance industry where you're unapproachable. So this was definitely that type of vibe. Like,
You're really in delusional land now. What are we saying? You're too gorgeous for anyone to even approach you now? This is the issue? She doesn't even believe it. He's really just trying to fucking do the mental gymnastics. That doesn't make sense, Brooke. Back out. Backtrack this shit.
I don't know how to put it into words. And I don't want to be mean. But I will say that as a dancer, it is your obligation to take care of yourself, keep your nails painted, your feet looking nice, shave every single day. Like, there's a standard when it comes to this. And that standard has been kicked out the door, and all are hired now, and it's killing the business. And they get a girl like me who's fucking normal that goes and tries to talk to a guy, and they're fucking rude to me because but it's okay, because Stacy over here that doesn't even have makeup on and her teeth are throwing up fucking gang signs, he would much rather spend money on her because he knows he has a better chance of going home with her at the end of the night than me.
What does it even mean? Her teeth were throwing up gang signs? Like they're so crooked that they look like gang signs? Or her grills have gang signs? What are you talking about?
Make it very clear that I'm not an escort. I make it very clear that I'm not seeing cuz outside of work. And I also make it very clear
I'm not an escort. I just live with a guy who owns an escort service. And it's totally normal.
That when I'm in VIP, do not ask me for anything sexual because it's not happening. When guys know that, they don't like you anymore. When it is clear that you don't do sex favors for money, a lot of clubs will blacklist you. You won't make money in that club because of that. And it sucks that people are sick like that they would actually girl in a worse predicament trying to get her to sleep with customers. It's fucked. The whole industry is fucked up. It's trash. I hate it. I don't want to be in it. I hate being around these people. And it's not lucrative unless I'm making $2,000 a week. So I don't know why people act like there's all this money in dancing.
$2,000 a week? That's pretty good. What? She's making $8 grand a month. Why are we not paying the truck payment? What's up with that?
I have not made $2 grand a week in dancing since before COVID.
Oh, okay. Well then, why did we even say that?
Since March of 2020. I go to work. I work. So hypothetically speaking, let's say that I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I don't make a dime, which was right on par with what I was just living through. So I go to work 4 days and don't make a dime. I go to work Friday and Saturday and make $150 each. So I make $800 for 6 days of work.
You stop working day shift during the week. Like, you're going in at the worst times. I think because, like, I don't know, she's scared of the, like, people who have money, the lawyers who aren't nice to her. So she'd rather, like, fuck around during day shift and hope that a new Randy comes in with a bunch of money that she can just fucking fleece, basically, you know?
So I essentially just sat on my ass 40 hours and did nothing. I physically cannot do that because I'm already behind in life, and I'm pretty sure that there's some task that I could be doing out here to help myself. And it really sucks to have to sit somewhere and set for a 10-hour shift just setting because there's no money. And I'm getting bullied by fucking customers. Like,
I mean, Mark was living pretty comfortably. He's homeless now, but by his own fucking fault. We watched him yell at Byron, being like, I'm not going to another apartment. You're not going to get me a voucher because we're going to win the battle here or something. It's like, no, you're getting evicted. You can't convince them to let you stay. They don't want you there.
what the hell? Like, you know, I constantly talk about how everybody's mean no matter where I go, whether it's a restaurant.
Even Mark has restraint with that too. Sorry if you guys don't know Mark. If you don't know Mark and if you're interested in him, I have a playlist. It's called The Mark Show. It's on the main page right now if you want to get caught up. He's a fucking character. But even like he'll go in and he's like, that nitrous is too expensive, so I will not do it. And it's like, that's responsible. Good for you, Mark. You crazy fucking wackadoodle. Brooke would drop, I think, $100 on a vape if it was the only vape available. Or I guess smoke cigarettes. Like, she can't not do her drugs of choice.
Whether it's damn walking into a club, everybody is just rude to me. And they always have been. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm dealing with it the best that I can, but I'm not going to put myself into that position every single day and subject myself to that when there's other places that I could go and make actual money to have with the shit that I'm having to deal with. Like, there's no actual money there. Not for me. Maybe for other people, but not for me. I gave it 2 days. It didn't work out.
I never really look at the replies to his comments. I'll have to do that today. We'll have to, like, actually read the comments in some videos because I heard a couple of people say that he's pretty crazy in the comments, that he's not supposed to be able to read because he's illiterate. So I don't know how that's happening. He must be getting fucking Siri to read them for him.
I'm not forcing stuff. I just don't understand. I do know exactly why. I started to say I don't understand why a guy would rather get a dance from a girl that looks like she just rolled up out the damn hills have eyes. But, you know, a lot of guys, like I said, they get intimidated by a woman because they're not men. They're children in men's bodies. And, yeah. I don't know, dude. I think that, constantly I think that these guys that are, like, trying to constantly, like, bully me or say rude shit to try to, like, hurt my feelings, I think that shows me why they're single and in a strip club.
The guy was probably so disappointed. He's probably like, oh, there's an older lady. She'll probably know at least what an Alfred plea is or something, which she definitely does because she's been through the court system because he's a lawyer, right? And he's trying to have some kind of conversation with her. And she's just like a fucking airhead. So he got mad. It's like, you don't even care what I'm talking about. Isn't even that mean. Like, he didn't say anything about her looks or about her character or anything. He's just like, he got mad that she wasn't fucking listening to him. Which, by the way, is something Brooke has gotten mad at customers for herself. So she should empathize with that. She should be like, oh yeah, and I get mad at people for that too. Sorry about that.
Hungry, but I'm not paying $7 for a Happy Meal. That's insane. I am gonna get some food. Oh, I gotta move this seat up.
Too beautiful, too smart, too
So I
too
actually
ethical.
Was very nice in describing the type of women that I was working with at this club. But
Mark, in my opinion, is better than Brooke on an entertainment level. You know, he I don't know, he does like 2 to 3 minute videos usually. If it's an 8-minute video, there's some good shit happening. He uploads all of his court stuff. If he can't get video of himself in court, he'll get some guy to fucking videotape. Like they'll secretly tape himself in court. He has this service animal that isn't a service animal. He just trains animals and says that they're certified now as service animals. And then his service animal had a service animal. So his service animal dog had a service animal cat, and it wasn't allowed in court. So he just gave the cat to like some protesters outside and was like, well, you take care of my cat, otherwise it's gonna die. Like, Mark is fucking insane, and he brings the content. Brooke is very long-winded, and we get like a little pieces of content here and there that I think are actually good. It's annoying, but I hope one day Mark is as popular as Brooke, because like he's way more fucking interesting to me.
Trying to get in here. Oh, ouch. But in all actuality, there was only one woman that was of my caliber in this establishment. It was the girl that had dreads. She bodybuilds. It was two. The one girl that had a nice body that you could tell she bodybuilds, and then another girl that had dreads. So there was one black girl and one white girl that was really the only two girls that I saw that were really like up to par with where a dancer should be and what a dancer should look like. The majority of women, not even
Vaping in court, vaping in the hospital, vaping in the VA. I swear I've seen a vape in a library, but maybe not. Just vapes everywhere. Vaping in the bank.
and invest back in themselves. They don't have their nails done. Their hair is all over the fucking place. They don't wear makeup. One girl, freaking, when I say that she has these fucking bags, bro, they go all the way under her eyes. Like, girl, do you need some concealer? This is talking about that. But like, shit's wild. I swear to God, a lot of guys come in clubs looking for girls that are strung out on drugs. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think that they come in there looking for girls that are strung out because they think that it's going to be easier to sleep with them. Call me crazy, I don't care. I see it every single day. And there's only one reason. There's only one reason. Like, yeah, sex. Once again, sex. I don't think they were doing anything inside the club over there because the guys kept asking me if I would meet them on the outside. And I've only had one friend over the years that I had a sexual relationship with, and that did not end well at all. He's a piece of shit. Plain and simple. You cannot trust these people. Starving. All these clubs are dead though. The guys that we did have in there, they didn't have any money. They're sitting right by the stage. They're literally face deep in some girl's vagina looking at her when she's dancing, and they don't tip them anything. Nada. It's just crazy to think about if it was another profession.
You want to try playing violin on the streets, Brooke? See if people tip you? Y'all have your ears right into my fucking violin.
I mean, in all actuality,
no
I'm too pretty for the club. It's not a good environment for me because I just can't fit in with that crowd of people. You know, and here's what sucks is that all of the management is great. All of the management is 9 to 10. It's the customers and a few of the girls that I don't want to be around because of what I've witnessed them doing. Literally going to the bathroom and I'm crying. I'm like, rah, crying.
Rah.
This guy had looked at me and he says, "You just don't give a fuck, do you?" And I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "You just don't care what I'm saying, do you?"
See, that would just catch me off guard. Like, I don't know why this hurt her so much. It must have really hit her in a soft spot.
Bro, I fucking lost it. I said, "Excuse me." I stood up and went to the bathroom, immediately busted out crying. "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I can't care about your luscious American Express having ass. Like, one dude said he was a lawyer and he brought this other guy. It was a white guy and an Indian man, and they were best friends and they were young. They're probably, I think the white guy was 29. Like, bro, listen. You know, like, I'm old enough to be your mama, and it's really hard to relate to you, and you're probably liberal, and you probably think that you offer me $100 and then I'm gonna jump on your dick. Like, and the nerve as I'm facing homelessness, trying to come up with a simple $500 to make this fucking truck payment. The nerve of this guy to look at me and say I don't give a fuck about his life when he's got a good career and a home and friends with money and lots of generational wealth.
Here we go again with this fucking generational wealth. Get over it, Brooke. Get the fuck over it. My family doesn't have money. Like, I'm not getting anything when my parents die. I might inherit some debt. I don't fucking know. But like, why are you so fucking peeved off about that other people's families have money, and thank God that they have some kind of safety net so they won't be homeless? Too bad your family was shit and they didn't fucking have any generational wealth for you. That doesn't, why are you jealous of them? Get the fuck over it.
They definitely.
Why don't you go and make some fucking money, some generational wealth for your kids? You know, and then when you die, you can actually leave them something, so you weren't a complete waste of fucking space for them.
Had money, but I can't put up with people like that. It's not in me. I can't be fake. I can't stroke your ego and tell you what you want me to say just for a little bit of money. I'm not scammy like that. That's fake. Anything fake, I'm allergic to. Always have been. I can't do it. I can't stroke your ego. Can't do it. Now, if you want to meet me and be nice to me and let me get to know you, that's different. But don't fucking come into my place of work when I'm already having a bad night because everybody that I meet is an asshole. Or they're broke and they don't need to be in a fucking strip club to start with. They should have went to a regular bar. And then, I mean, it's not that I don't care, dude. It's that I have my own problems. I'm actually living through homelessness right now, and I'm not going to tell this guy that. You know, I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm homeless because I won't sell my soul. But whatever. Like, go off, King. Think what you want to think. You know, and here's the problem. I care too much. That is the problem. I care way too much. Way too much. And I shouldn't. That industry is...
This is like 12 hours after this incident happened, and she's still going on about it. It must have really affected her. Someone called her out on her shit, and she was like, oh my god. Gonna go cry about it, literally.
Trash. And everybody is broke. And it's not gonna get better. And these clubs are going out of business left and right. I used to have tons of clubs that I could go to in South Carolina and other places, and it's just not lucrative anymore.
Cause I hate
I hope
money.
that everybody's
I'm broke.
safe in this hurricane. It's raining.
It's all gone.
It's supposed to be pretty bad in like the central northeast or whatever, like the North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia area. They're supposed to be getting hit by storm weather. So we...
Come on, bro.
And other blue-collar workers that are coming from out of town, and where they can get the power hooked back up, and they can also clean up the storm damage, debris that's, you know, flew everywhere. You know, it's really hard to connect with people when they're on substances. Like, when these guys are getting...
She kept calling you fake because you never sent the money she kept asking for. How dare you?
Drunk, it's really hard to understand them. It's really hard to know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, and then I'm a fish, like, in water and alcohol, you know? And, like,
What?
this guy comes up and he's, like, offering to buy me a shot. And then he expected, I don't know what he expected. Like, it's like they want you to, like, jump up and down, giddy like a child that they bought you a $7 shot. Like, bro, that's literally what you're supposed to be in here doing. It's like they don't even know their place anymore.
You're supposed to be buying me shots?
Like, I'm not gonna suck your pecker for a $6 shot. Like, what type of women have you been dealing with? Like, Jesus. I'd like to meet her and tell her a thing or two. Mainly that she should love herself and stop putting everybody's penises in her mouth.
See, the one time that I was at the strip club, I got given shots. Because, like, some guy was buying stripper shots. She didn't want to take the shots. He went to the washroom and she's like, you want these? And I was like, hell yeah. So I got free shots. But, like, I don't know. Brooke doesn't like alcohol. Why does Brooke want to be being bought shots?
For shots. Jesus. If she can learn how to dance, she can buy her own shots. I just don't understand.
Life must be so hard when you're Brooke, man.
These people frame of mind. And I know times is hard, but I never thought that we would get to a point where damn girls were damn going home with customers for free. Like, what are y'all doing? And I'm being facetious. I don't know what they do. I just know what the girls told me. The girls said, quote, "This is the type of club where girls make more money going home with customers," end quote. So that's what she said. But also, remember Monday I told you I had this guy that kept bugging me about meeting him outside? So, you know, when customers are comfortable asking for sex outside of work and stuff like that, when they're comfortable asking for that shit out in the open, it's probably because it's accepted. I am not having sex with anybody inside or outside of that fucking club. And I don't even give my number out to these motherfuckers anymore. I used to.
Maybe under the club.
Back when they had real money and we could schedule customers coming in. My whole career was built like that. I would have customer after customer at work come and get dances and get drinks and catch up. They would be on their lunch break or like, this truck back here is like making me weird, y'all. Like, bro, find your own speed and get out of my fucking mouth. Like, he's been telling me for like 10 miles, however long I've been on the interstate. I hate some dude in a work truck riding right beside me all up in my mouth. Like, can I get some space? Thank you. Can I also get my face back? Damn, glasses. Yeah, if they're comfortable asking for sex out in front of the bartender and everybody else.
What is that rattling? I think she still has this in the cup at this point. She doesn't have the spider legs yet.
Then just know it's going down. Ooh, Biscuitville. Ooh, we got 20 minutes. Let's go. I want a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I hate those glasses. What the fuck are these glasses?
These glasses.
You hate them too? Yeah, they're crazy.
I just want the sun out of my face, okay?
Where's your snowboard and Shaun White glasses?
I just want the sun out of my face.
Your alien glasses?
Oh, wow. Where's the Biscuitville?
They do look like 3D movie glasses.
I didn't even see the Biscuitville sign. Usually they have it up like right off the highway. There's Bohangales. They might not even have breakfast right now because it's during. I just gotta get something. I feel so nauseous. I need to eat. And then I'm gonna freaking call some clubs and see if I can go audition somewhere down south something.
One night. It was one night at that club. The night shift club, one night. That's crazy, man. Stop. Just stop going to the clubs. Or maybe apply for a different position in the club. Maybe you can, I don't know, just serve drinks or be a dishwasher or some shit.
Sometimes it works out in your benefit if you're the prettiest girl in the club, and sometimes it doesn't. So you just never know. Sometimes you'll get bullied because that you won't do the sexual stuff that they want you to do.
It's like, I don't know. It's like she's like, I want to be quarterback. Can you throw a ball? Can you throw it straight? No, but I just want to be. It's like, well, I don't know if we have a fit for you here.
And also, like I said, I ran in the bathroom crying, and there's a girl in the stall, and I knew who she was, and so we're talking, and I'm like, I'm talking about God, and I said, you know, I just feel like God is leading me in a different direction. I can't get in there. Girl, you're in a fucking Camry. Girl, you're in a Camry. Bless your heart. It's a tiny-ass car, y'all. Hold on one second.
Hi, David, choose the boy Douglas. What can I get for you today?
Yes. Do y'all still have breakfast sandwiches?
Excuse me?
Do can I still get a breakfast sandwich?
Breakfast sandwich?
Yes.
We have sandwiches and biscuits.
Yeah, can I
All
do?
day.
Yeah, can I do? Oh,
What can I
okay.
get for you?
A bacon, egg, and cheese.
You want the combo?
No, thank you. Just the
bacon, egg,
same.
and cheese. Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
That'll be $4.26. Thank you.
Thank you. I had to find some money.
He's had his coffee.
Shit. Yo. I don't know where my money is, so we just gonna damn.
Did she get fired? No, she probably quit.
Good morning. I don't know where my money is. Here you go. Sorry, I don't know where my purse is. I don't know where my purse is, y'all. It's that lunch box, or no, it's that tiny money bag with the zip strings from it's the Ipsy bag. I can't lift anything. This stuff's heavy. Thank you. You too. Y'all remember when I was just saying earlier in the week that they take my change and they don't give me any change back? He took my change, bro. Who are these people just stealing? That is stealing. Sir, you owed me like 20-something cents. Whatever, 24 cents. Keep it, you're welcome. I don't care if it's 24 cents, it's my 24 cents and I want it. Every penny counts. This looks really bad.
Did she wait for the change? She was bitching about that before, and then they gave her the change, and she was like, "Oh no."
I'm having second thoughts about that. It's turned a whole different color. Damn it. I usually eat them before they go, but I haven't been in the car, so. All right, we're gonna have some jalapeno ketchup. Bacon, egg, and cheese. What the? Hope it ain't spicy, because I just bunch on there.
Because I hate money. I'm broke. Who took these? I don't know, man. Let's
Yeah, that jalapeno ketchup is good on this.
fucking terrible in English lately. What can we deduce from this? Who do you think? Let's play Blue's Clues. Who do you think took this video?
You know, I was thinking last night about how every time I walk in these places and I'm working, I'm subjecting myself back to all of the hurt that I've had to endure over the years. I mean, it's a very toxic childish industry. You're dealing with the worst of society, men and women.
That's true, Betty. David says that is correct.
And it sucks. I hate it. I have for years.
I don't know if you guys have all messages or top messages on. This guy was like, who took these videos? Which I just thought was an interesting question. The midget film crew.
Oh, thanks, babe.
It would be crazy if she like just picked up the phone one day and turned around and like Mark, you know, Mark's always with somebody randomly. I don't know who he was with during the Krispy Kreme heist, but then he was with Shy and he was with that random guy yesterday. Yeah, it'd be crazy if she was actually with someone one day.
Babe? Yeah, I wish I could quit. I'm just quitting this club and finding another club. I have bills. I just got a deferment on my truck payment, and hell, I'm gonna damn lose my truck because I can't make the money that I need to pay the deferment. I got this great opportunity to save my truck, and I've sat 2 days in a club not making any money.
That's a good question. Let
I
me
ain't
check.
got time to sit around and hope that it happens. Cause it.
So there's 3 dots in the top right corner. And if you press them, there should be a live chat settings. And then you can do chat filter and switch it to all messages. I thought it would be at the bottom for some reason, but that's what I had to do on my phone. At least that's what it is on iPhone. Hopefully. I don't know why they would change the user interface between phones, so I assume it's the same on Android.
So good.
Live chat settings is gray. It doesn't say like top messages that you can press and then switch to live or all messages.
So I'm in the bathroom crying, talking to this stripper about God. And all of a sudden...
Oh, you know what I actually thought of too? That, so you know how the Androids have the super chat and gifting option at the bottom? I think most Androids are automatically set up like that because you have like a Google account that has a payment method attached to it. So that's what it's using for that. But if you're on an iPhone, I think like if you've never linked a payment method to the YouTube app itself, then that option won't show up. So I think if you link a payment method, then it might show up. Because I was able to send a super chat on my iPhone to somebody like a year ago. And then I was like, how come I was able to do that? And I was like, oh, but I had to set up a payment option. So anyone with an iPhone, if you like, I forget who it was who was like trying to gift something. And they were like, why isn't it there? And I was like, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't have it there for iPhone users. But since the dots thing we were just talking about, and I was like, I can't see them changing the user interface. I think that might be why. Maybe. I don't know.
midway through me saying, I just feel like God's leading me in a different direction. I'm just like, I don't know what he wants me. What does he want me to do? And all of a sudden I hear this bitch go. I'm like, oh God.
Hey, you can suck my fucking dick. How about
Extra
that?
beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Velvet Eon super chatted $2. I hope Brooke can save her.
Thank you for the 2, Velvet Ion. I wasn't saying that to you. I was saying that to fucking mine. Hey, suck my fucking dick. I'm so sick of people, bro.
So.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I thought she was peeing.
No, I like. Let me just tell you a story about nothing now. I'll just tell you a story about whatever. I don't know. You want to find Brooke's channel yourself or something? Let me tell you guys a story about, I don't know. I'll just make some shit up. I was walking through the forest one time and I saw a snake, and the snake was like, "Whoa, man, I got a new pair of shoes today." And then he was juggling some fucking lightsabers. It was pretty fucking crazy. I don't know how he was doing that. And then this warthog came out of nowhere and he was like, "Oh, I was just surfing with my buddy and it was pretty crazy." And I was like, "I don't want to hear about that, man." And he was like, "Oh, you're going to have to." How about that? How about you just listen to me from now on? Suck my fucking dick.
I'm trying to gain weight. I need to put like 12 pounds on. I'm at 126, 127. I'm gonna get to like 135. So I need to put on like 12, 13 pounds. Not quite. But if I get to, I want to be somewhere between 135 and 140. That's where I look good the most. It's crazy to me how stressed.
I'm going to review bomb your stupid fucking app now, too.
Is a killer. It really is. It's a killer. So, there's still like 4 bites of it left. I didn't eat it all. Ugh, that crumbs on me. Yeah, but I have a channel sometimes. Like, these places, they know exactly who I am. This is a small community. Outside of YouTube, dancing is a small community. And so they know exactly who I am because I've danced at clubs everywhere. You know, and it's such a small community. Everybody knows everybody. All the strippers and all the managers and all the managers and all the door girls, and everybody knows everybody. It's a small community. And if you get closer to the Virginia or South Carolina line, it's the same way there.
It's my Gemini shit. So I try not to, like, I don't know. Try not to crash out. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. The internet's up my ass. The fucking people are stupid.
You get into South Carolina and stuff, and everybody knows everybody down in Greenville and Charleston, and there's one club in Florence, and like, it's a small community. People. But, you know, me talking about this stuff, they don't want that. They don't like that. Y'all are all wrapped up. I look like shit from working 2 shifts. Two shifts. And I look like crap. And that's why I hate working night shift, because you can't take care of yourself. You're sleeping all day. It's not a good... I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if you're making money. If you're pulling in, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 a week working night, if that's different, it's worth it. But when you're going in and...
I don't know. Once things level out, right now is a very annoying time of the channel where, like, most of my views come from stupid Brooke. And I'm so sick of Brooke, bro. Like, I get it. I fucking get it, okay? You're preaching to the choir. I can't do anything about it. This is life, all right? This is fucking life. And I've said this so many fucking times. So it's like, eventually, things won't be like this. Like, Brooke will not be even a blip on my radar. We'll be, like, covering something else that I actually give a fuck about. And then I'll actually have patience for people who want to be idiots and I'll be more clever about it. But I'm at the point right now where I'm just like, I fucking hate it. Like, I hate it. That's all. So I'm sorry that I get kind of crazy sometimes. It's just, you watch 500 hours of Brooke and read people just fucking decimating you every day for I don't know how many days I've been doing this now. And you tell me how you feel and then we'll reconvene.
90% of the guys are broke and they're assholes to you. And, you know, like, it's just not worth it. I'm not subjecting myself
Thanks, yes. Sorry.
to a place that doesn't want me there. You know what I mean? So, if you wanted me there, you wouldn't.
Fatigue, yeah.
I would have made money. Like, I don't know what to say, but hold on one second. Storm, y'all. There's a club that I want to go to, but the storm, it's right on the coastal line. The storm.
Your typecast too, Ella. Your typecast is a Revan Shaney creator. It's the worst.
And I don't have the best tires. My tires are bald. I would probably have to work 3 full months to make $500 at the I was at last night. Fucking save up for 3 months shipping to be able to afford making your car note. How sad is that? That's the reality of the dancing. That's the reality. I only saw 2 girls go upstairs last night to do dances. 2 out of 10. And both of those were regular customers from what the girls told me. Fuck it, let's just head south. I gotta go somewhere. Probably a 5-star establishment because, you know, I like working.
The last 5-star establishment, though, didn't go over well. I'm pretty sure that was the valet one, right?
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast room.
Steakhouse.
Bet Davis Eyes super chatted $10. This chat has become a family. You step cousins that can't hang with the cool kids. Get over it. W-O.
I like that analogy. Thank you, Betty Davis Eyes. Thank you for the 10. Tinkerbell does you can't sit with us meme sometimes too. Yeah, exactly.
Any like holes in the walls. The not so nicer clubs, because they don't take all of your money. They have regular dance prices. But then I go in this place thinking that that's going to help me out. And these guys don't even have $25 to buy a $25 lap dance. So it's worse off than what I thought. I thought that because cheap, guys would be willing to spend money. No. No. You know, what sounds better, $200 or $25? I think $25 sounds better. But let's be real. If anybody's worth $200,
battling the screen still. I'm glad at least one of them is working.
Me. So I need to find a club that's not so expensive, but at the same time, you have the option to spend $30-40 on a single lap dance if you want to.
Yeah, she's still in jail. Her court date's November 19th. That's what the countdown's to.
I hate this area too. Like, I've been miserable in this area. It's not liberals, and I hate it. I hate it. They treat me funny. They treat me like shit. Their tolerance and acceptance hurts my feelings. So I saw this guy that went to a Biden rally and he wore a Trump support shirt. And don't you know that they were like literally physically attacking this man? They were like throwing
Are we frozen?
shit at him.
She's frozen.
They were So he's standing there in a Trump shirt at a Biden rally with all of these people being rude and hateful to him. And then he takes the shirt off and he's got on a Biden shirt and he goes to a Trump rally. And the people at the Trump rally were actually very welcoming to him and nice to him and was like, oh, why are you voting for Biden? They were like actually trying to have a conversation about why he was supporting Biden. But for me, those two groups were very telling. You know, you got the Biden group who immediately goes to violence and name calling and being rude. But when this guy goes to the Trump rally and wears a Biden shirt, all of the people were welcoming to the idea of him being a Biden supporter. They weren't.
Thank you for the $1. Good little angel sticker, Ghostface. I never understand this. I don't know. Fucking way of thinking. So, the people who are running for the election aren't the people, like, they aren't the people going to the rallies. So just because, like, the people who support this are crazy doesn't, like, I don't even know, man. Like, it does just fucking, I hate politics in general, but you should probably just listen to the politicians and not give a fuck about the population. The population is stupid. You know what I'm saying?
You know, enthusiastic about it, but they were like, oh, well, if that's what you want to do. It's not even raining that bad. I hate when it's like drizzling and people are going 30 miles under the speed limit. It's not even raining. I just want to do 70. So I have a therapist appointment this afternoon. That'll be interesting. I can subject her to all of the drama that I've been through in the past 2 days.
It makes no sense why people walk around being like, is this person a conservative? Are they a liberal? Is this like a religion too? Is this a Christian? Is this someone else? Is this an atheist? Like those things don't fucking even enter my mind when I'm interacting with people. I don't care. I don't care what you are. I don't care what you believe in. Like, as long as, you know, we don't have any direct problems with each other, we'll be good.
Yeah, so I danced for this Indian guy, and I think it might be for religious reasons or something. I don't know, but a lot of most Indian men do not wear deodorant, so sometimes they get a little spicy, okay? And there was this Indian guy there who I danced for. I didn't smell him. He didn't smell to me. Like, I didn't smell him. But apparently...
So why are we bringing this up then? She's just being racist for no reason. Like, not that there's a reason to be racist, but why is she fucking saying this?
He got a little spicy there at the end after he had gotten a couple of dances. He was sweaty. And the girls were going around to other customers, not only talking about him, but they were saying then that any girl that danced for him smelled spicy like he did because they danced for him. First of all, what in the freaking high school is going on in this establishment? It's like, once again, children.
You're telling us about this.
So here you have this guy that claims a cop. And here's another thing. I hate douchebags. I hate douchebags. So there was a guy standing at the bar with his friend, and they were talking about this Indian man poorly. They were also talking about all of the girls that had danced for this guy poorly, saying that these girls stunk. And then he says, well, did you dance for him? And I said, yeah. And then he smells me, and he's like, yeah, you smell like him. He's like, you stink like him. Then he pulls out a picture and shows me a picture of him in his uniform when he used to be a cop. And I said, yeah, you look like a douche. And he got butt hurt.
What's a gush?
He did. He had fucking blonde tips and everything. He looked like a complete douche. Okay.
What's a douche? They douche?
And he was already acting like one. So I told him the truth about himself, and he got butt hurt. Me. The fact that you were even a cop tells me all that I needed to know about you, sir.
So Birkin just got customers douches? I'd be like, I don't even know what you're calling me. But she's trying to offend customers. Customers can't offend her by being like, you don't even care about what I'm saying. Which I'm pretty sure is true.
Not the type of man that was a cop to protect and serve, I can tell you that much. And there's a very valid reason why he is now shipping furniture instead of being a law enforcement officer, and it's probably something to do with his character.
Or he doesn't want to get shot or something? I don't know.
And, yeah.
Maybe he got physically injured and he can't be a cop anymore?
A douche. But how dare you sit there and talk about customers that you don't even know, and then talk about the girls that danced on those customers saying those girls stink. First of all, I didn't stink. I know that for a fucking fact. And he was trying to, first of all, he was drunk, but also, this is what I'm saying, I don't know what he was trying to do. All I know is this man is obviously immature. He obviously has serious issues. And any person that talks shit about people that they don't know, that tells you all you need to know about their character.
That's what you're doing right now.
Bro, can you get in your lane? All up in my lane. That tells me all I need to know about his character. And here's the thing, I'm sick of playing mental gymnastics with people who don't respect themselves, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in the wrong industry, have for years, and I've knew that, and I've fought to get away, and nobody will hire me, so. Bro, everybody's in my lane. This transfer truck's coming into my lane from the right, bro on the left. Oh, you smoking a cigarette. Oh, he's lighting a cigarette. And eyes not on the road. Eyes completely off the road. Cigarette in one hand, freaking lighter in the other. Running freaking
Yeah, I forgot she Febrezes herself.
18 wheels deep. Is it a 16-wheeler or 18-wheeler? I think that's 18 wheels, right?
With class.
So there's this bougie little spot down in Jacksonville that I would love to go work at. I worked there in 2017 and 2019, but like, that's so far. That's a 10-hour drive, and I just don't want to spend the gas and not know for sure, you know, if it's still a good club or if it's been hit tremendously like the rest of them since COVID.
So we're going to Florida. I knew we'd be back in Florida. It took her a while.
The $40 that I made on Monday night, I put in my gas tank and got food, and I bought one vape pod, and that was it. That was $40. One meal, one vape pod, and a half a tank of gas. $40, boom. And not even a half a tank of gas, quarter of a tank of gas. $20 only gets me damn 50 miles.
Got no money for gas, better drive to Florida.
Ridiculous.
Got no money to pay the fucking truck payments. Better go to Florida.
I'm definitely going to the gym as soon as that biscuit, that biscuit, it's making me sleepy. I want to go to the gym, but hell, I feel like I need a nap now. That damn heavy-ass biscuit done put me to sleep. All that bacon and butter. Things that I'm not used to. But yeah, after it settles on my stomach, I'm going to go to the gym. And then I got to figure out where I'm going to audition tonight. They didn't even have a poll, bro.
See, this is how I tell myself I don't have a weed problem. I've never bought weed before paying all my bills. So, but like I said, I've told you guys this before too. I don't think I'll ever truly run out of weed. Like, I think I have enough weed. I think I stopped buying weed today and I was just smoking scraps. I'd probably be good for a year. So I'm like, I don't know. It's not that important.
That shit pisses me off. It's a strip club. Where's the pole? Like, where's the pole? Hold the phone. Where's the pole? For real. I'm a dancer. Like, bruh. I guess I could go back to that one place that we auditioned at last week or week before last. I know. Here's the issue. They wanted me.
I don't know how much I smoke a day, actually. I try to make an ounce last a month. Usually, like, an ounce lasts me 2 weeks if I'm smoking, like, regularly and I'm not trying to, like, conserve weed or anything. Or if I'm not streaming all the time. But I can make an ounce last me, like, a month. Probably only, like, a gram a day, really, which isn't that much.
Me to go to their freaking Instagram. I have an Instagram. Like,
yeah, I just pack like a big bowl and I smoke it all in one hit, and then I go and I'm good for a couple hours.
so I got to set up a whole Instagram, be able to like get in touch with these people to send them pictures so that they can schedule me an audition.
I mean, like, I could smoke more than that, but then I'd be wasting a lot of money on weed. Like, there was one summer I was only smoking blunts. And I was smoking, like, I don't know. I was going through an ounce in less than a week. So that's just a bad way to conserve weed. And it's not like I get higher. My tolerance goes up, you know?
It's a process.
My tolerance is already fucking high. I don't know. I'll just shut up.
It's just like, bro, where do you get off with all of these expectations? This is a strip club. The girls walk in, you hire them or you don't. Why are y'all shit? And then you fill out the paperwork online. But stripping is one of those jobs that is made to be able to just walk and make money. Like, you're supposed to be able to walk in any club, make money, and choose to come back if you want to. These people have gotten ridiculous in the rules that they have. Once again, $10.99.
I mostly just smoke bongs. My vape pen is pretty dead right now. I have to go buy another vape pen. But yeah, I'll just like pack a big bowl and sprinkle keef on top. I'll hit it. I gotta tally tomorrow. I'll tally how much weed / bowls. I'll weigh out how much weed I'm smoking and how many bowls I smoke in the day and how many Mountain Dews I drink in a day, and then you guys can get a feel of an average day of what I consume, I guess.
Sucks.
Because I'm curious. I wonder what it is. Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should just do a day in the life of me. And I'll run like a members only stream while running these streams as well. You can just see like the behind the scenes, what goes into everything. When I'm freaking the fuck out of my computer, you can see like what it looks like from my point of view and why it's so frustrating.
I'm glad it stopped raining. I need to do laundry too. That's something else I'm gonna do today. You know, and a lot of guys that have seen my comment, they're not going to like me because they're going to be butthurt about the things that I've said, which is fine. If you're not a shitty, show me you're not. It's a perfect opportunity to show me that you're nothing like the majority of people. But, you know, once again, people don't have the self-awareness to do that. They just take it fucking personal. Because I'm right. And also, I've said before how the majority of men in strip clubs are not good men. They're just not. I can promise you one thing, the man that I'm going to marry has not ever been in a strip club. Ever. Shocking, right? Yes, there are absolutely men out there that have not been in a strip club. The sun is killing my eyes.
Hey, Dylan.
I don't even know where these come from. I don't know.
Where's her normal
They're kind of
glasses?
funky, aren't they? They're a lot funky, actually.
Did she lose her, what are they, fake Oakleys at the club?
I feel like something from Rugrats. Didn't Angelica have a pair of glasses or something? Somebody did. I don't know why these are like Rugrat themed to me, but...
You like these
Y'all
glasses
remember
better,
the
Ghostface?
Rugrats? Great show. Oh, so if you don't know what Bluey is a cartoon that has, for years, it's been the safe cartoon for parents. Bluey has always been the type of cartoon that parents did not have to stress that their kids were going to be exposed to things that children should not be exposed to. It's a clean cartoon with a traditional family value setting. However, this past week, the creators of Bluey decided that they were going to introduce some LGBTQ plus characters and...
Oh, God forbid. Like when... Didn't Mr. Ratburn marry a guy or something in Arthur? People were fucking mad about that. Go watch Veggie Tales if you want some religious fucking shit in your kids' episodes.
situations. It was casually mentioned during an episode of Bluey that one of Bluey's friends had two mommies. So the cartoon character had two mommies, not a mommy and a daddy, but two mommies, and parents are pissed, and rightfully so.
Why would they be rightfully pissed? You don't think they go to school with any kid that might have two moms? You don't think it'd be good for them to like familiarize themselves with it so that kid doesn't get picked on?
Think for a moment that this is just some coinky dink. Absolutely not. This is exactly how they normalize this shit. And that's exactly what it is. It's shit. To take something innocent like a cartoon and spread propaganda with it and brainwashing. It's sad that we live that you can't even allow your children to watch cartoons anymore because you don't know what pervert over at Disney made it. But I'm the crazy
Forgot about Rocco's Modern Life.
one. Y'all out here fucking making cartoon characters part of the LGBTQ plus, but I'm crazy? It's not innocent at all.
It's two moms. This is like, how integral to the story was this? Like, what the fuck, bro? You had a girlfriend for 3 years, Brooke. For 3 years. I'm sure there's some fucking people that have like 3 moms, you know? People get divorced, shit happens, maybe your mom becomes a lesbian, she gets a fucking wife, your dad gets a stepmom, and you have like 2 stepmoms and a mom. Like, it just fucking shit happens. Like, kids are gonna learn about it anyways from their fucking peers. Why does it matter if some fucking kid in Bluey has 2 moms?
It's purposeful. They do it intentionally to break the ice. Once again, they want nothing more than for you guys, children, to be fully exposed to groups of pedophiles. They are actively trying to pass laws to change the name from pedophilia to minor attractive persons, to take away the stigma of being a sex offender.
I think she's confusing some things together. I think what Brooke is saying, or what she thinks, is like, I don't know, all liberals want that word to be changed to maps, which I don't think is the case. I think just like fucking weirdos want that, so they're not stigmatized against. Fuck that, though. You know, fuck that.
Absolutely not. We're not going for it. I'm not. I think a lot of parents are waking up, though. It's sickening. You know, when I post clips of these things, there's always somebody saying, prove it, prove it, prove it. So I post clips of these things, of my proof, and nobody watches it. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
It's because she thinks people who identify in the LGBT LGBTQ plus community are pedophiles. That's how she jumps to that. Because Brooke is, I was gonna say race. That's not the right word. Racist isn't the right word. It's just prejudice against a lot of fucking people.
We'll just act like the problem isn't there, and we'll just ignore it and hope that it goes away. How has that worked thus far? Because I feel like that's what we've been doing for the past, like, 4 years.
Homophobic, bigoted. Yep, yeah, bigoted, homophobic. All the fun stuff. All the really bad things, you know, that you shouldn't be. Don't be like Brooke. That's today's lesson. Don't be like Brooke.
Years, maybe longer. Hell, when Obama was in office, we were doing it then too. So, for a while. And things have progressively gotten worse. Not only have they gotten worse, but these people are out here creating pure blasphemy at special ceremonies. The Olympics, what a joke. What a joke. They got these swimmers. First of all, let's talk about...
Good question, Jill.
The Last Supper. These people said that
What? We're talking about the Last Supper now. See, any religion would get thrown into this.
they were reenacting this feast. It's a painting. It's supposed to be...
That's why I was like, watch VeggieTales. There's not going to be any LGBT stuff in VeggieTales, bro, but it's going to be very religious.
Some historical moment in history, and the LGBT said that they were supporting, that they were reenacting this feast. But it looks ironically very close to the Last Supper. Not only that, the girl, one of the women, was wearing a headpiece like Jesus used to wear.
Oh, God forbid. It's not like you've ever compared yourself to Jesus, huh, Brooke?
Headpiece. Like, they knew that people were going to get pissed over it, and they did it intentionally, and they want to offend us. They wanted to make it loud and clear, and, you know, what a better moment to do it than the Olympics when they have the support of
Oh my God, the fucking Olympics.
Paris to act stupid, and that's what they did. And it's completely disgusting. There was a man there with his nuts hanging out. There's a picture of that on my community post that you can go see. His literal nuts were hanging out of his shorts. All I'm gonna tell you is if I was there with a child, I don't care if it would have been one of my boyfriend's kids or whatever, if I was there with a child and saw that man with his nuts hanging out, I would have been fighting. The cops would have shown up. I would have been going to jail. It would have been a wrap. Once again, just like the damn...
They would have said, get this lady a croissant and get her to calm down. And I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it was weird. That was some weird shit. I don't know how many kids are that into the Olympics, to be honest. Like...
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Dylan Duncan super chatted $1.99. Hope everyone is doing great today.
Oh, thanks for the two, Dylan. I hope you're doing great today, too.
Man, coming into the Planet Fitness.
But it's not like some guy had his balls out on Blues and Clues on ice. You know what I mean? Or Blues Clues on ice. It's not a kids event. Like, I get kids can see it or whatever, but it's not, you know, I don't know why she's like jumping to grooming. It was a weird fucking thing. Maybe France is just a little weird.
In the locker room. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to jail. So if you hear about me in jail, probably because I witnessed some lunatic with their nuts out around children and or some lunatic in the women's fucking spaces that they shouldn't be, and something went down. I cannot stand by idling watching this stupid shit go down and not say anything. Because when the shit hits fan...
But not at the Olympics. Bill, that's where we draw the line, all right? I bet if there was stripping in the Olympics, Brooke would probably... Actually, she would definitely try out for stripping in the Olympics. She's the best stripper of all time, remember?
Next year, I want it to be known that for once in my life, I was on the right side of fucking history. I was one of the few people out here getting treated like shit because I voiced my opinion on the treatment of children. It's abuse. It's flat out abuse. All for financial gain. And it's sickening. And they did it intentionally at the Olympics. Then you find out that the swimmers, listen to this shit, literal shit, first of all, The swimmers who do the long metered swims, listen, I'm not a gymnast or a swimmer or part of the Olympics. I don't know what it's called. They get in the river and they make them swim up the river. Well,
in the river?
Well, apparently, that river is one of the nastiest places in France. Yeah, it's nasty. It's literal shit in it. People were getting sick. Okay, disgusting. First of all, they didn't clean the river.
Take it easy, Dylan. Were they doing the Olympics in a river? The French Olympics sound insane. Why were people's nuts out? Why were they in the river? I've never seen anybody swimming on the Olympics in a river. They were always inside in a pool or something.
So it has all of this nasty debris. Someone said that there is human feces and stuff in the river. It is a nasty river. And these officials at the Olympics made these people get in this river and risk getting freaking pink eye and staph infections and all kinds of stuff. And people, some of the swimmers have been sick over it. When I look at it looks like our country. Everything that went wrong at the Olympics, think about it. It looks that is a representation of how our country looks right now.
Not really. It was France.
The Olympics. There's so much more. Oh, let's talk about the female and male boxer. Like, Jesus freaking Christ. I was doing some digging on this last night. We're going to have to sit down and, like, go over this because apparently the male boxer is like, he has... So, let me start over. There was a male boxer that had entered a female boxing tournament for the Olympics.
Oh.
The man ended up knocking the woman out in less than like 47 seconds. I mean, just brutal, bro. Brutal, okay? And of course people are outraged because this is a man in women's sports. I don't know if it has a dick or not. That's what we're going to talk about because it's complicated. This man has a developmental issue sexually. Essentially, his organs, his male genitalia, did not grow like it was supposed to grow in the womb. Now, we know that there are tons of people out here. It's very rare, but it does happen. They are grown with either their sexual organs maybe reversed, like women. It's this disease, this developmental sexual disorder. Women can be born with like their labia and all of that on the inside of their body. So their vagina, what is supposed to be on the outside, can be inwards. Men, some of them, they grow female parts, but they're men. They have the YX chromosome. It's a very complex.
Brooke did a lot of research on this, obviously. It really sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
Sexual developmental disorder, and it has to do with your sexual organs not being grown like they were supposed to grow. Now, this could be 20 or different variables. Like, it could be different for everybody. But there's like 12 different outcomes to how those organs could grow or be disfigured. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I want to sit down and talk about these things one day. I was doing research on it at work last night, crying in my lemon drop.
What the fuck, man? What is this? Okay, so you were crying in the bathroom after some guys like, you don't even give a fuck about what I'm saying. Just seems like, oh, my life is so bad, I'm gonna cry in the washroom. Why is this boxer beating up women? Is she even a woman? What about this XY chromosome shit? There's 12 different configurations of the genitalia. What? Why? This is crying while she was crying.
Crying in my lemon drop, taking screenshots of all of these different sexual developmental disorders. And I mean, could you imagine? This is what I talk about when I talk about being grateful to see and being grateful to walk. I'm grateful that my organs are what they're supposed to be. I mean, you know, there's people.
You open the stall door thinking it's free. You just see Brooke taking screenshots of fucking people's genitalia and her crying. It's like, what are you doing in here? It's like, hey, he said I didn't care about what he was saying.
That are born with their vagina on their neck, and that's scary. Not really, but you know what I mean. They didn't develop in the womb right. What a gracious gift from God to have all of your extremities and things be in the right place, and the ability to take care of yourself physically, you know? That's a gift. But anyways, he's still a man. He's got a YX chromosome. It's still a man. It's still a man. YX. And he knocked the shit out of this woman and almost killed her. And it's not right. You know, here's the thing. What if he would have killed her? What if he would have killed her? What if that one punch would have killed her and she know? Do you think anything would have been done to change what we have going on? Because I don't. I still think that people are just la 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 with their blinders on. I don't even think of that woman would have shook these people to the core enough to get them to realize that this is wrong. So wrong. So wrong. It's a miracle lived, honestly, because it could have killed her. It's dirty. Not only is it dirty, but you're punishing this woman. And it's not right. Like, it's come out of her hands. If she wants to play in the Olympics, then she has to fight a man. That's fucked up. And I've fought a lot of men in my life, but I don't want to get into a damn boxing match with any of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get...
That's for the followers, the female followers on her YouTube channel. She wants to box. Send her an email. That's what she used to say every day.
In a boxing match and have to fight a man. She was brave to even step in there knowing that he had XY chromosome. But the Olympics is a complete representation of how this country is going. And if y'all want to go through this shit for another... Here's the thing. If we have to go through Kamala becoming president, this country will never recover. We're doomed for the rest. It's over. We are a communist country, and it will never be the same again.
Nah, nothing would change.
They've already...
Literally nothing would change. You would have to really, I don't know what you would do. I have to actually see some change happen for me to believe it. Nothing changes, ever. Nothing. That's why it's all just a fucking bunch of nonsense.
Pretty much succeeded at killing the middle class, so that's poor and rich. It's all bullshit from there, man. I can't believe that there are actually...
There's gonna be a pop machine in every class. There's gonna be this. There's gonna be that. They're evil. No, they're evil. You're both evil, and none of us are getting a fucking pop machine in the classroom. So sit down, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of politics.
People that are even debating whether or not they should vote for her. You're crazy. Y'all hated her. Y'all hated her when she was vice president. Y'all said she was the worst vice president ever. She was the worst, top-rated, worst vice president ever. But now y'all want her to be president? A cackling hyena that's obsessed with short buses? Like, really? She has no chance in hell. The only way that she could ever win is if they do a redo of 2020 and they stuff ballot boxes with Democratic ballots. Now, we have evidence of this. I've shared it on this channel. Maybe we need to do a little deeper, and maybe I need to dig deeper and find more of these instances and post them. But if you see the evidence, these people taking stacks, hundreds of votes and putting them...
Soda pop machines. They call them, it's called pop where I am.
In these ballot boxes. It's not hard to determine how the 2020 election was stolen. Now, once again, let's not forget that 4 years ago, when all of this was going down, I wholeheartedly believe that Donald Trump was lying when he said that the election was stolen. And I hated the son of a bitch back then. Sure did. called him a rapist, called him a white supremacist. I called him all these names that I had no evidence for. But he was saying, this is fucked up, this is stolen, there's no way. And I thought that he was just lying. Fast forward 4 years, I've seen the tapes. I've seen the tapes.
The tapes? The tapes of what? What the fuck is she talking about, the tapes?
I've seen the fake votes. It's not rocket science. And I wholeheartedly believe that they stole the 2020 election. And I do believe that the media...
So why didn't they steal the 2024 election too?
is going to start a fucking war. That's what they're trying to do. They're lying to us. They're
The what kind of media? Like mainstream media? Because mainstream media is like really trying hard to stay relevant. I think they just, I'm gonna say they do make stuff up just for clicks and views. Like their headlines don't match the actual content of the article at all. And they're struggling to keep their head above water because social media is like fucking killing it. But okay, yeah, sure.
telling us that Kamala is in the lead. We know good and well that that's not true. We know that that's not true. She was only like 6% even favored before she announced that she was running for presidency. That doesn't change overnight. The media is a lie. The media, and they've essentially wiped all of the real evidence from the internet, from the polls. We just have to make sure to get out and vote. We've got to come together and make sure we vote. And everything will be fine, but
and everything
don't
will
come
be
over
fine.
here, bro. Do you see me? Please see me. I just hope that they don't try to put fake ballots in the box. We need a better process for voter registration and stuff. Like, we need a better process. But I'm gonna run, you guys. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm headed south and probably end up in damn like South Carolina. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't have time to continue to sit and wait on money. You know, dancing, you should always be able to walk in the door and make money. If you can't, then it's best to just leave. And also, if you're having as many problems as I am, like I said, I think most of it is from social media. And that's fine. You know, people are gonna see one of my clips and think that they know me because that's illogical to do, right? But one person will see, you know, 60 seconds of some of my material and judge based off of that. So that's fine. But
That's why you gotta lead with your best foot forward, Brooke. What do you? She does the same thing. It's called profiling, honey. It's called profiling. So just like, as long as you come across as a normal person, I think people will hear you out. And until your story starts to not make any fucking sense, that's when people will be like, what? But if right out the gate she's like, what? Then yeah, people might be like, you're a little crazy.
it's best for me to just get somewhere else and get a job elsewhere where I don't have these issues. And also, I thought that working at maybe the not so nicer clubs would benefit me more, but I'm seeing that I need to be working at a nicer club. So let's go find a nicer club. But I'm praying for you guys and pray for me because God knows I need it, and we'll talk on the next one. Y'all be safe out there. And I can't wait to get on the road.
Okay. Well, are you gonna hold me now? This one's only 5 minutes, so we can watch this one, and that's where we'll end it today.
Again. I'm headed through a storm. No lie, I'm headed right towards the eye of the storm. I can't wait to get on the road again. If you hit me, we're gonna fight today. Bro swung up in the gas station.
Create a handicap parking space. Oh, my fucking thing isn't there. Look, it's a handicap parking space.
My lips are so chapped, they're sunburnt.
Or something.
So I'm headed south. I guess we're headed to South Carolina.
Yeah, we're gonna do Mark early. Since it's only 5 minutes, I'll be out of here by like 2:30. I'll schedule Mark for like 3:33. I just gotta whip up a thumbnail for him. I might just schedule it and then whip the thumbnail up after.
I have my favorite spots in every state. Last time I was here, I went to Greenville, Charleston. Yeah, Greenville and Charleston. I used to have this club called King Street Cabaret. Back in 2019, I really loved working there. It was so much fun. The girls were so pretty. Thanks for the turn signal. It was just a different vibe. When I went back last year, it was completely different. It was no longer a strip club, in my opinion. A lot of these clubs, out of desperation for money, have implemented prostitution, and they allow these girls to break the law and sell themselves and do extra things for extra money. It's unfortunate, but I can't compete with that. So if I go to a club and the girls are doing that, I'm not going to make any money because the guys are going to find out very quickly that I don't participate in that stuff. So it hurts you. It'll hinder you from making money. If you're a good girl and you don't want to get involved in that stuff, it's going to be impossible to make money in that setting because of the girls doing that. I didn't used to have as many problems finding a good club. But with these clubs being desperate because everybody's broke, so the last time I was at King Street Cabaret, I did make some money, but it was nothing in comparison to like 2017, 19, that era. I feel like we had just really started to financially catch up from the 2008 recession around the early 2000s, like 2012, 2015. I feel like a lot of people that I know, a lot of my regular customers that were business in the club, they were finally just being able to catch up financially from the 2008 recession. And then COVID happened. The clubs that I'm going to be working at down here are fancy schmancy. It's a whole different ball game. I stopped and got gas sheets and it took all the money off my card. I guess because I paid at the pump, it held like all of the money that I had on my card. I was like, what the world? Hopefully the difference goes back on. Sure it will. I don't think I've ever had a problem at Sheetz with that issue. I've had a problem at other places with that issue. Have to go in there and be like, hey.
What's with the static noise? Is the static just gonna take out the stream or something? What's going on with that?
Hey, where's my money? It's been 10 business days. It still didn't go back to my card. They're like, oh. Y'all, it's raining pretty bad.
Well,
Not bad, but like coming and going. But yeah, when I went to King Street Cabaret last time, I made some money, but it wasn't the same. And the girls were different. The environment was different. The customers were different. They had changed the whole club, and it wasn't the same. It was not the same. So I don't know, we'll see what these other clubs are like. I'm actually already tired, even though I just woke up. I think it's just stress. Usually I can't sleep, and then sometimes I'll go through moods where I'm just like lethargic. I'm just so exhausted. And I know it's stress, but can't do nothing about it. Oh, shit. Shit. I gotta go. Shit, I gotta go. Love y'all, bye.
I wonder.
Fucking second before my fucking happiness is just like ripped the fuck away from me. And people are like, why are you so angry all the time? Because I can't even be grateful for anything because more bad shit's just happening.
Why did she jump away all fast?
Left and fucking right. These motherfuckers, how many days, how many fucking days have we been trying to get into this account? So I tell them, hey, you know, he has access to this account every time I change the password, every time I call you guys and change the password. Somehow he gets in there and changes my password and all of the information. He has access to the account. I said,
how would Randy know when you changed the password? Yeah, I don't think Randy's that tech savvy. I think you just don't know how to use technology, or this is an excuse on why you can't make the payment or whatever. And then you can lie to them and say like, oh yeah, no, I paid it from my bank. It'll be there in 5 days. And then when it's not there in 5 days, you can be like, oops, I don't know what happened there. It must be a glitch in your system. You know, I'm not stupid. I used to work on the other end of the phone. So like, no, I don't believe you.
Said the account is linked. You know what she says? She says, yeah, the account's linked. Well, thank you for finally admitting it. Thank you. Because y'all had me out here feeling like I was crazy for the past fucking year. So she admitted that absolutely every changed the password.
Her thing's glitching. This is how the recording came out.
Log in, I come up with a new password, whole new username. I log in and it says, hello, William. And I'm like, but I'm Brooke. And so I would tell them, I would call them and be like, hey.
Oh, I hate people like this. So you can get into the account. You just don't like that it says William at the top. Get over it. That's how it was set up. Like, just ignore it. Just ignore that it says William. Oh, I fucking hate her.
Something weird's going on with this account. Every time I log in, it says William, but I'm Brooke, and I don't. And they're like, oh, yeah, you just got to make a new username and a whole new password. And I'm like, so I got to do this every time? I guess so. Instead of just...
No, it's just going to say William up there. It's just going to say William up there. It's set up that way.
Just blocking this asshole off of my account. I guess every single time I want to look at my account and my statements, I have to go and put in a new name and make a whole new account.
No, because that would be a whole new account. And that money, where the fuck would that money even go? Oh my gosh, she's so fucking stupid. It pains me. People like this, it hurts to hear them describe things.
It don't make no sense. And then she says, well, I said, well, I'm in here. I literally had to go play by play on the fucking phone with this lady. Thank God she was nice. I could understand her clearly. Everything was fine. It's just, I'm fucking aggravated. So then I get in there.
It says William. And it says William.
I noticed that there's nowhere for me to sign these papers. And I'm like, how do I sign these? And she says, oh, you got to print them out and then you'll have to mail it in. And I'm like, do what? I said, hold up. I said, nobody explained any of this to me yesterday. I said, what are y'all talking about right now? I said, so it's not an e-signature? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, that's impossible. Like, she says, well, I'm just going to mail it to the address on the account. I said, no, you're not neither. I said, I have no contact with that asshole. I said, and,
which is a lie.
I haven't talked to him in over a year, and no, you're not neither. I said, that's not possible.
Which is also a lie. Talked to Randy like last week.
This is what I'm talking about. Somebody should have told me yesterday that they were going to need to print something off that I physically cannot do. Like, where you want me to go buy a printer? Like, what am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to print it off.
The library.
Like, magically grow an office, you know? Like, I said, nobody explained any of this to me yesterday. I said, and this is why I get so upset when I have to do these calls, because I feel like shit gets told to me at the last minute. Of course, I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. And it's just like, come on, man. I told y'all I'm working third shift. I told y'all that I'm not really good right now. And I told her, I said, she's like, well, what's your address? I said, I do not have an address. These people are so slow.
Brooke, it's a new person every time you talk to them, right? They don't know your whole life story. Most people have addresses and stuff. They're not just living out of their truck and working third shift at the strip club. Like, I don't think anyone calls it third shift, do they? Maybe they do.
How many times do I have to say I do not have an address, that I'm homeless? I said, as a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of South Carolina right now for work. I said, so, like, you would think this luxury high-end corporation would have e-signature. It's 2024. Get it together. Then she asked me if I have a fax machine. Bitch, I ain't even seen a fax machine since 1995. I ain't even seen one since maybe the early 2000s. And that's pushing it still. The only people I know that carry fax machines are hotels. And I can't just run up in there and fucking be like, hey, well, I guess I might, could.
Yeah.
I guess I might could. If
Why
they're
not?
gonna fax it right that minute as I'm standing there. She told me to call back tomorrow. I might check that out. I might just roll up in a Planet Fitness and see if they got a fax machine. Be like,
I'm sure there's some way that she could just fucking sign it digitally, take a picture of it, and be like, it was scanned. They're not gonna care. I don't think they'll care that much.
hey, can you help me? You know, it's unnecessary stress. It really is, when somebody could have just said it yesterday. Like, yo, by the way, we're going to have to get you to print this off, sign it, and then certify, mail it to us. Like, what the frick? What the frick? Y'all ain't got y'all shit together better than this? Stressing me out when I got other fish to fry. I literally have got to find a job tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting till Monday.
Brooke really lives on the edge. Alright, I just wanted to know why she had to get off that other stream so fast and what was upsetting her. So that's the reason. What a crazy reason. But I'm gonna tap out for today. I'll be back in an hour-ish with Mark. I just gotta eat something, smoke some weed, make a thumbnail, and I'll be back. So if you guys are around for that, I'll see you then. If not, then I'll see you when I see you. Which should probably be tomorrow. Take care, guys.